Ah, shit. I just turned down my desktop audio. I don't know what it was at. Welcome, though, chat. Welcome. Hold on. Can y'all hear anything? Yet. I don't know why it did that. Hold on. Hello. Chat, welcome, by the way. Welcome, everybody. Game audio working? Hello? No, game audio is not working. There's an ambulance. Hello? What about now? Yeah, there we go. Welcome, 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 WR. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I do want to say thank you to Luke, David, Turbocharger, and Super Redneck for the latest subscribers. Much love, much love. Hope you all are enjoying the streams and are here today. We got some things planned for today, but I gotta go put some stuff up. Downwards. We need to hit the gym for one last level today to unlock parkour. But don't forget about that. We're gonna fly by this light. It's yellow. Is that a cop or an ambulance? Oh no, it looks like one of the cop trucks. Ambulance. I've made 100K, but whatchamacallit, I've spent it all in the mall that I partially own. Like right now, I am at 70K. After putting most of my money in the mall. Actually, we'll go look at that real quick. Look at the stock before this mini debate. If Nate's not around, I'll put like 20, 30K in, and then I'll just, oh my god, really? Hold on, I'll put 20 to 30K in for that. Let me go look how much, if we have any stock, though. I gotta go down here, and then turn back around. I gotta steal another car, go up to the apartments. I gotta store this shit somewhere. Actually, I just need to get off this acetone off me. I get it later. Get out the way. Oh, shit! Well, then don't drive in the fucking middle of the parking lot! He turned into me, I turned over, then he turned back into me. Anyways, look at this shit real quick. Yeah, we're up 400K and totally earned. Factor 25. Yeah, what happened to stock, bro? Fertilizer's gone. Still got ice cream. We need lock picks. We have sandwiches. Yeah, I drove into him, but he wouldn't decide which way he wanted to go. We have water. That's still good. That was not 1,000% my fault. I can promise you that. I do need to get rid of... I can get this shit later. Actually, I could hold on to that. That's the ethanol I'm gonna get rid of. I don't care about that. The hell is an ambulance here? You know what? Hold on, let me look at something. I'm finally got my headset fixed from fucking yesterday. I don't know what it was doing. It was being buggy. Pissing me off. Let me do this. Let's look. Okay, never mind. That was 1,000% my fault. That was 1,000% my fault. I guess I thought he was gonna go left instead of continuing straight at me. And I just kind of turned right and literally just drove right into the front of him. Oh, I did forget to do that. I think I messed it up last night when I was messing with it. And I turned it off performance mode. Yes, I did. Yeah, I think I forgot to do that. Give me something I could throw. Okay, I don't want this. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I messed it up last night, I guess, because I was changing the colors on my shit. Well, I guess I don't need to go up there for now. I mean, I'm not gonna put on lowest. If it keeps bugging with me, though, I will. I don't know, I've been in the midst of just changing it all. Like, moving my stuff around, too. I made my map smaller. Okay, did I just head pop? No. See, we're lucky. And then, boom, we're gone. I wish he would have stayed there, because I would have gave him money for that. I didn't mean to ram in this fucking car. I was completely in the wrong, though. I did hit him. I would have paid him. I think that was Wade. Sounded like Wade. What else did I need to change? I was wanting to change something else. I just don't remember what it was that was going to help my game run better. I'm definitely not downloading NVEs because I like my game to run, not crash every 2 seconds. My PC's not strong enough for that shit. I think he works there. I know Wade. I mean, I think he's on there, on that working employment thing. I'll be fine. I'll talk to Nate. I'll be like, yo, give me Wade's number. Oops. I'm not paying attention. I'm looking at the other screen. We're gonna go sit in the gym for a second and get this last level for parkour. Oh my, like, see, that's what I'm talking about, graphics. Excuse me. My extended texture budget is all the way up. Okay, we're going on the sidewalk. It'll take too long. Brother! Okay, I'm checking this while, I'll come back around to this. Desyncs off, yes. It's all the way up. Everything's on high, too. I'm not even using half my memory for it, either. Oh, wait, I know you. I just never realized who you were. I saw your profile picture. Yeah, I might need to, but I have a 5060, which I should be running good, and, what, 128 gigabytes, something? I don't know, I can't remember. But I probably will turn it down, but not right now, because I'll have to, I think, off. Yeah, I have that back on. I hate that I had to redo my settings. I know it was a new server and everything, but I kind of hate that it didn't just transfer over. Okay, it was. I had population density also down a little bit in some of this shit, and then something else was on. These were on, I think, normal, but I put them on high for now because I got a 5060 now. Please, motion blur off, yes. Soft shadows on the softest. Grass quality, I don't care. Particles, I don't care. Water quality, don't really care. Is that gonna make me... Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now then. I'll do that in a minute. I'll reset those in a minute. That's why I didn't want to do those yet. No. I don't have a 4K monitor, so... I think it shouldn't be on 4K. It should be back on 1080, I think, or 1920. Oops, that's not the right thing. Yeah, no. Did I turn extended distance scaling off too then? If I turn it off the other one? Turned off the other one? I don't know why it's rendering in 4K then. Like, yeah, like, it shouldn't be able to. Should be rendering this. That's what I had it set on. Unless it automatically changed it to this. Probably keep it on 1920, right? Or should I keep it on 4K? Keep it on this one then? Yeah. Is this gonna make me log off too? No. Keep it there. Yeah, I don't know why it's rendering 4K, because it was on 1920 and it's been like that. I don't know why it did that to me. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take a nap for the other stuff here in a minute, but I'm gonna quickly just get parkour. Quickly. Uh, actually, 4, if it's at 4:30 for me, my time. I have time. Burger stock customers disabled. Okay. NVIDIA setting. Okay. Yeah, that may have been my problem. That might be why I'm head popping a lot. Well, not head popping, but like lagging because it's trying to render at 4K, which I don't. It shouldn't be doing. I don't have the stuff to run that. Man, that was slow. You coming to the mini debate? You gonna be flying in for that? I know I got a suit and everything for it, as I said, no mask. I probably will take a nap though after the mini debate and fix the settings. I just don't want to miss that. Okay, I'm trying to remember what I need to get later. Lock picks, probably some sandwiches. I know I need to get fertilizer. There are only like 2 on everything. Give me a letter one. Thank you. This is slow. I have a problem hitting my keys at the same time. Is my stream still on a delay? I fixed it. Oh my Wi-Fi. I'm at 10,000 bit rate. I don't know what's happening, why it's delayed. My stream's not running at the FPS I wanted it to either. I put it on like 100 FPS for it, since I could run 100 for the streaming and have at least still some over for this. But it's now maxed out to 60 again and 10,000 bit rate. Happening. Yeah, because I'm only using 2% of my CPU streaming. No drop frames either. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Oh no. I'll take this one. We get all suited up and ready for here in a minute. It was an hour and a half, maybe an hour and a half. Yeah, but for stream, like I'm running 60 FPS. I put in at 100 and it was fine for a couple streams, but now it's set itself back down to 60 after the update. Yeah, I'm holding at a steady 10,200 bit rate. It just goes to 136 and then back up to 200. It doesn't drop barely at all. Unless I go through a hefty like that. Oh, that just dropped down to 9. Back at 1030. Not too bad, but I just want to know why my delay. I don't have a set delay, so I shouldn't be doing it. I don't think I can change it while I'm live either. Quick! Also, if my game's too quiet or if I'm too loud, let me know because I accidentally just turned down my game volume a minute ago on my microphone. Oh no, I'm not getting that. Pay attention. Come on, I just want to... Brother, no. Who else is in here? Is that Nate? Who is that? I don't know who that is. Nate's wearing a suit, so it's not Nate. To be honest, I might put my microphone and radio down in the bottom right corner. Let me do this, and I think I'm gonna move it over there, since that's where the other one is. But I just don't like it all around that. All looks bunched up. And it's so far out because the other hidden icons don't show up right now. Ah, you kidding me. Oops. Let's see. What are these? I don't know what these ones are. Do these ones matter? Find out. We're just gonna put them right here. I don't know which ones those ones are, but we can do that. Do that. Let me see what that is. Goes off the screen a little bit, but that's fine. Yeah, it just goes off a little bit. That'll be fine though. I don't know what those other two icons are though. I think they're. I don't know. I saw them yesterday. No, the shield's right there. Armor. I don't know. I hate the one with that. Oh, I almost fucked that up. Come on. I just want this level already. Why is my chair leaned so far back? Not gonna lie, I'm close to buying $400 chair for back support. My cousin has one and it is so comfortable. I could sit up straight. Actually, not have backaches all the time. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Didn't click fast enough. I'm level 31. I mean 32. Can't do anything with those anymore though. Already did all those. I guess there's no max level to that. Pretty close. Hands are cold. Come on, unfreeze. About 40 minutes till we gotta be out of here. In downtown. I don't think I have anything illegal on me. I hope not. I can't fit any more things in my car. There's another guy in here now. I know I'm not supposed to spam it, but it's much easier just to spam it. It's easier. This might take me 10 minutes in itself. Damn it. I'm just gonna keep checking. Yeah, we're one away. Real quick, I'm gonna check the settings on my stream though. Setting, stream. Yeah, this right here. Oh, whoa, why did I do that? Why did that change? Nothing really. Audio bitrate, no. I have it set at 10,000 bitrate. I don't have a delay set. Okay. Hold on. Bruh, failed the first one. Okay. Gotta do this while texting here. Oh, what? No. I gotta click this both at the same time. Please, almost failed that. I wasn't paying attention. Paying attention again. Man. Okay, I should level up either way. Really? You gotta be kidding me. I gotta be right next to it. Oh my, you gotta be 60. Starting in 30 minutes, doors opening in 20 minutes. Okay. Down there. I just need to get this level. Come on. I need to get 60 XP. I don't even know how I did that. I did that like the wrong way. I used my other hand on the left side of the keyboard. Okay, that should be enough. That should be 60 XP by then. Thing is, it's giving me ones that I technically can't even fail. Come on now. Look at that. Ooh, almost failed that though. Barely made that one. Ah, we got it. That's level. There you are. Yeah, that just locked that and that, which is fine by me, because I'll go to expert looting next. Okay, someone just fell over. What am I looking for? Yeah. Oh, it already has the keybind saved. Look at that. Hello. That ain't my car, is it? Hold on, let me get out of this real quick. This car's almost out of gas anyways. Hold on. Let me rebind that. I feel like it's not bound. It wasn't working. Ah, middle mouse button. I don't know why it's saying 6. I need to get out of this area. It's just so bad. I had to drive down there to the dome, then fix my settings and head pop and relog. That was my fault, but whatever. Oh no, my headset's making weird noises again like yesterday. Yeah, you can still hear me over the game. That's good. That's what I was checking. Damn, turn better. Turn quicker. I'm running out of gas before I can make it to that bridge. We're already sputtering. Just roll it. Roll it there. We can't slow down. If we slow down, we're not making it. Come on, park it. Okay. That's fine. Go ahead. Restart it. Restart it. Give me a second while this restarts. Man, if I click the wrong scene one more time. Hold on. Watch your ears. About to move the microphones down. That is spawn in the water. You gotta be kidding me. Fell through. Oh no, don't tell me I'm stuck under here. Oh, I just popped right out. We're good. We're good. Wait, can I parkour? Uh-oh. I just went back through. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. I hope I have my suit on me. I gotta run all the way back over here. Go. Hurry up. Oh, it was my sprint is one of them. That's what one of them were. It was sprint. Car I brought still here. Trying to get our sprint back good enough so we can just get up there already. There we go. On the way. Oh, shit. Okay.
What?
Toledo gas station.
Where?
Toledo gas station.
About it?
Now we wait.
The head top area.
Oh.
It fits hard, but we have a little bow tie instead of a tie.
I went up. Oh no. You're broken. Haha.
Look at Discord.
Nah, you punched it out of the box, you know.
What are they talking about?
No, put your arms up, seriously. Put your arms up and then see if your muscle works. There, now try your muscle.
Mine does. My actual muscle works better.
Thinking. Let me look at this. Okay.
The other muscle.
The next one I'm going to be getting is that. I'm not losing expert minor, but if it says that I got this, I'm losing this. Yes, so if I get this, am I losing expert minor? Oh. I mean, I don't need expert minor because all it has is better odds. All I need is
No.
this.
No, there's
be honest. I'm gonna do everything for this and everything for this. To be honest, I don't have much more to go. I'm almost done.
It's just a min state, I think.
Like 38 for all this, not counting this. Like 48 for all of it. 48 more points, not too bad, but will take a long ass time to probably do. There'll probably be easier ways to do it over time.
What?
No shit.
Wow.
The Narco ship?
Yeah, Narcan.
Yeah. I usually carry one at least.
I carry 10.
I don't know if I have 10 on me.
Well, look at Splatterly. Yappily. The Red Menace. Squidward.
God, my mic is picking. My headset's picking up the mic.
The many nicknames of Natalie.
Splattingly, because she uses splat hair dye to dye her hair red.
Wait.
Okay,
What
we're doing this.
What you got?
We're doing this. Come on, Natalie.
No.
Come on.
We're not.
Get down here. Come on. You want
Come
some?
on.
You want
Oh,
some? Come
shit.
get it.
Here's some context. Natalie calls Fox.
Don't call me a raccoon.
Yeah, but
You just called him a trash can.
Yeah, but you call me a raccoon.
I explained what
what is the
Natalie does.
difference?
They're two different species of animals.
Oh, I'm going over here.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna go fuck up that seagull.
Natalie has called Fox
Okay.
more than once. This is when we tackle Natalie.
Huh?
We tackle Natalie.
Oh, I thought I got you just running in my head.
Oh, that would have been funny if she fell.
Well, I mean, let me look. It could be something that he actually posted in the group chat or not. If he didn't, oh great. Well, our day one plan is basically what we are going to basically talk to people about offline.
Shit.
And how we're going to answer questions when they're brought up. So here we go. Yeah, no, it's in here. No, that's Nate's fucking speech. Okay. Does anybody actually have a copy of his day one plan?
I can park there. I own the dome. VIP parking.
I'm lagging a little bit.
Hello, people of the people.
Hello, people.
I mean, I want to be no more clear than that. Here we go. More jobs, opening businesses, run by hardworking individuals. Pricing is fair and responsive and reasonable. More sustainable food allows people to more time to hold their food. Invest in the city's first responder programs. Hear the thoughts and concerns of the people to ensure that we're doing right by our city and its people. Okay, so pretty much the whole story as it has been.
Hello. Yeah.
Better now. I know that you're joking right now. I have the entire political platform on my shoulders because our candidate is out of town. So this falls to me. I'm trying to be in the zone. but people are going to judge regardless, and I'm going to have to carry
100%.
that.
Yeah, vote starts tomorrow.
Voting starts today.
That's the 10th and 11th.
It's scheduled for, let's say, 10th and 11th?
Yeah, 10th and 11th.
I thought it was scheduled for the 8th and 9th, or for the 9th and 10th. Well, anyway, though. Time for a bit of friendly banter. Hello there. How are you, gentlemen?
Oh, pretty decent, pretty decent.
Chill. Just
Fair
stretching.
enough.
I've got a bit of
Say,
a
why,
cold, but
are you anticipating that they're going to bring in a boxing ring and that's how we're going to debate?
Hell yeah,
Still
I'm
the heel
down.
content.
I'm down.
I mean, I do hit the gym quite often, so
Yeah, you ain't seen what's under this jacket though.
Wow.
I'd rather not fight. I'm good, thanks.
I'd rather not find out, thank you.
I'm looking like prime Michael B. Jordan right now.
Oh, I'm just being silly, but I think that this guy means it. I think he actually wants to put, but
I don't know.
I
that's
must
it.
respectfully decline.
It's what the people want.
Except I'm the handsome one.
Oh, this is the
People what they
loosen
want.
up
They
that
want
I
a
needed
hip-hop boxing
because
fight, not for the debate. Let's be honest.
sure.
I
Sure enough,
remember
they probably do.
last time before the debate started, we were discussing if you would rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or
Sorry, John, I'm
one
doing something.
duck-sized horse. No, the other way around.
What's that?
One
100
horse-sized
duck-sized.
duck.
Yeah, one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses.
Oh, 100 duck-sized horses, hands down.
Really?
I
We
don't know,
thought.
size horses, yeah.
No, definitely the horse-sized duck.
Hello, how are
Because
we?
100, there's
Hey,
a lot.
I'm not late.
That's a lot of
It
horses.
doesn't start for another 15 minutes.
That's
sorry.
literally just
I'm
you just
early.
keep kicking while walking in a straight line because they don't.
Why sell shoes if you're only
their
selling
ability to
one
bite is
pair
severely
of the
limited
same
size.
shoe?
Their
How you
mouths are
doing?
so tiny they can't really
What?
bite you. But a
There's a lot.
duck has a bill,
Is Nate turning up to this
and it
one?
can just clap on you and done instantly.
Clap on me.
We seen Nate
Damn.
yet? Is he on time?
I just think about that. Think about a duck literally just slapping its bill shut on your head and squished. Done. Your head would be
Nah.
the size of a pea, and they eat those for breakfast.
What is going
Nah.
on?
We're,
What am I-
remember
what have I just
before
heard?
last time debate, we
Get over
discussed
here,
whether you
Rowan.
would
Come
fight
on.
What did I
one
just
joining
hear?
us.
horse-sized duck or 100
I
I'm
just heard
starving.
you have a pea-sized head. Or
Well, yeah,
something along
yes.
those
The,
lines.
the, the debate is
Because
the debate
the
we're
question
having right
then
now.
becomes:
The question. Go ahead.
Hello.
Wow.
Are you
would the
security?
horse
You're just up here looking
still
badass.
move as fast as normal horses? Or
Yeah,
would they
fair
move
enough.
like ducks?
Fair enough.
Or would they be scaled down, having
Yeah, I'm gonna
horse
turn it up.
speed?
No, we're
But,
not
you
doing
know,
this again, are
at a
we?
duck
But is it
scale.
like a mini zombie,
Yes, they're having
From-
that debate.
like a baby zombie from
Yes.
Minecraft, where it's
I
I
fast?
mean,
mean,
Somebody's killing any food.
he says the horse-sized duck. I say the duck-sized horses. I'm sorry, but you can just kick
How
while
many
walking in a
duck-sized
straight
horses?
line.
Yeah, but how many
100 of
of
them.
I think they're gonna have
But here's the thing:
figure
you're
out, are you
assuming that
good
they're all
for
coming at you in
now,
a straight line.
Yeah, that's true.
No, even if they're coming at you and like from all sides, if you
What
run
did
in
I
a
miss?
straight line, you
100.
can outrun them.
It's like 100 men beating a gorilla. Of course, the gorilla easily overpowers the people, but the gorilla's gonna get tired.
Yeah, that's true.
This
You're gonna get
that-
tired
that-
of 100.
That's where it becomes a fight of endurance.
What?
100. That's a lot.
Here's the thought process. The horse-sized duck may in fact have bones that are relatively hollow and fragile, but it's so huge it flaps its wings and you get knocked back.
No. It's
What
not
ducks
that
is he
big.
thinking
Like
about?
if I stand next to a
Think about-
horse, it's like
You
just
thinking about a swan?
a little bit taller.
A little bit
It's
taller? You know
not
how
like
tall
it's gonna
horses are?
engulf me with its beak and flap its wings once and blow me all the way across
Wait, a
town.
duck horse?
Yes,
is
it's
what-
a
is that what they're
big
talking about?
duck, but it's only one big duck. You could poke it in its eyes, grab him by the, you know, get him by his fins or whatever the feet or legs are called,
Yeah, let's go over there and stand next to
The flippers.
flippers, something.
I mean, they're just feet. They're webbed feet.
Webbed feet. Yeah. You see my point? And it would be hard to punch through the bigger duck feathers, but at a certain time, you know exactly what you're fighting. You know where.
Was
to,
the
you know-
objective to defeat the duck by scaring it off, or is the objective to defeat it by actually, you know, terminating it?
Now, it's been like 10 minutes
can't
since
be
this
scared
duck
of.
conversation's happened.
This
is
you see,
important.
though, Harry, think about it this way. Could you and I not have a lengthy conversation just as gentlemen going
That's
into
very
the
true.
It's
extreme
because you're
manipulative
both
layers?
wearing. It's
I'm
because
just
you're
gonna
both
throw
wearing the
my
same jacket.
input
I
on
didn't
this.
want to point it out.
Hmm.
You're both wearing the same jacket.
Yeah, he's stolen my jacket. But I'm gonna
This
point
has
out,
been how I've worn things for a long time.
Don't point
He has
out.
said
I've had
that
this
for you.
jacket for 4 years. This jacket has been mine 4 years. My first candidacy was in
you
this
both have good
jacket.
taste in outfits, and you both have good taste in
Okay.
jackets.
Thank you.
Hold on,
but
What the-
hold on.
You know,
Allow me to remedy this
Oh.
so that
Down,
no
that's
one is
right.
offended.
Or not.
all right. What I'm
Okay.
gonna say is the duck-sized horse. Wait, how many hundred?
The duck-sized
100?
horse. Okay, that's what they're
Duck-sized
talking about.
horses.
Duck-sized horses.
Really?
Because I think a duck-sized horse would be beaten by a normal duck.
Larry, I'm kind of concerned. You know
Mhm.
something that we don't know.
No.
You've got
I
a
just-
mask on.
Oh yeah, I have a bit of a cold.
Oh,
I
okay.
Don't want to be spreading it. I know no masks are allowed, but I
No
mean
way,
it's
okay.
it's a medical mask. If I start coughing and people start getting mad that I didn't wear a mask, I mean, who am I to blame?
Hey, you're just looking out for people.
Exactly.
So you are disregarding the rule, finding a loophole to
There.
I
have
mean, if you
become
guys want to
even more
medically
fabulous.
evaluate me,
Fox,
then I need this
I
mask.
have
Sure, take it off
decided
me, but
that a duck, a normal
sound a
duck,
bit
would be a
nasal.
duck-sized
I can
horse.
cough if you want me to.
Therefore, but like a horse-sized
Fox,
duck
are
would
we-
be
Yeah,
a
yeah.
normal
Go
horse
grab
as
every
well.
roll.
We're
We're
good
wearing
going
suits,
Fox, or can
Can I have it? Any all parties?
Oh, hello,
please come to
Echo.
the front
Sorry,
door.
we're at the debate. at the
Sorry,
moment,
I'm
so
not
I'll,
working. I'm literally part of the
What about
debate,
general
Mark.
public?
You'd
Do
have to
you
ask
want to see
Seth.
it?
Thank you.
No,
Are
not
you
yet.
coming to
Fuck's
watch?
sake, man.
What are we doing, Mark?
I don't fucking know.
What criminals are we fighting?
Deacon. You're corrupt yourself, Harvey.
I'm gonna fucking
Deacon, I think you're going up there right now.
Wow.
Again, we need you.
Wow.
You have keys to my car. You stole my
I do.
car, you
I do.
criminal.
Jesus Christ, Esther, calm down.
Sorry, Mark.
My ADHD is kicking in. Well, don't let it kick in.
I can see into the ground right here. Look at that.
You mean never?
What's going on?
Wait a second.
I just got here. I thought I was late. Okay, that's great.
I'm gonna just be in my head, but I can pop back into my eyes if I need to. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
I need food.
Hello, Gianni. Oh, sorry? I don't know if we're searching anyone just yet. I don't actually have any. I don't have cuffs, so I can't search anyone at the minute. I think we're waiting on Seth. We're either waiting on Seth or Harry at the minute. Right. Say that again, sorry. Yeah. As soon as we're starting to do stuff, I'm sure.
Hello.
I'm sure someone will.
Hello.
Right.
I need food. I need food.
Are we? Do you know if we're searching them yet, Mark?
I just got here. I'll hop on radio.
Good idea.
Check.
Chin check.
Fucking
We've
ears
been
hurting,
searching
bro.
people. We didn't know.
have no-
We don't even have
Yep.
cuffs either.
Okay.
Someone's rolling down. A trash can. Y'all see that?
Hello.
Oh yeah, I got fucking
Silence.
old man on a skateboard.
Wow, you look pretty dapper. What you come as?
I
What'd he
got
say?
run over by 2 locals and an old
Dunno,
man.
you look like you're getting married in Vegas. It
I
looks
came
nice,
from.
though, I like it.
Yeah, I like the look of the golds on the side there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, oh, hold on.
I like that.
Hello?
You called?
Oh, are you coming tonight?
Yeah, I just found out about it, so I had to
Oh,
pull a
well,
lot
you
of
better
strings to
hurry.
be able to be here.
I'm
I'm fucking pushing it, okay?
Okay, Seth,
It's not my
um,
fault.
the other candidate's on the way right now.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you hurry up. I'm here. I'm waiting there.
Yeah,
I'll be
I'm
here
on my
for you.
way. I had to pull a lot of strings to make this.
Yeah.
All good, all good.
A lot of strings.
I'll talk to you after everything, and I'll let you know.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
What are you saying? Sorry.
Okay, Nate's on his way.
247.
You know what? I've got a really good idea. Give me 1 second.
You touched me and
I hear Wade.
Hey, so what's mine?
That's because you had.
Change it for a hook like a pirate.
What do you say, Wade? Oh,
Oh, why would I do that?
That'd be funny.
Alright, you're good to go.
Have attachments.
It's up to my shoulder.
247.
Think about Rob.
I'm doing.
Yeah, 2.
You gotta be closer.
7.
There you
Oh,
go.
right, okay, you gotta do it like that, okay.
There you go.
Hey, Gianni, stick him up.
Thank you.
Shoot up,
What, are you just gonna pass me?
Gianni, I didn't know.
Yeah,
wow.
Wherever you have.
How good, Gianni?
I got get Bob and fries and drinks.
Well, let's go get in this line.
What do you want? Fries and drinks.
Nate is. He said he's flying down there.
Hello.
Say that again, sorry.
Fries.
How much
Oh.
food?
You got anything on you?
Pardon? How much food do you want? Two. Two fries.
So who's giving out food?
You're not giving out anything. You got to pay for it still. It's in
Yeah, I
order
got that.
right here. Black hair, suit.
Wait, is that you? Is that I'm hearing?
Alright, you're good to go.
Right, did I miss the memo for dress
Oh,
code?
it's definitely not Wade. I don't know who Wade is.
I don't know. I'm hearing things.
I mean,
All right, I hit someone's car that sounded just like you earlier. I was wanting to pay them. The mall parking lot.
Yeah, you were fine. Just learn how to drive. That's all I ask.
Oh man, I thought I was dodging you, but then I
Hey,
turned
said that to
completely into
someone
you.
yesterday and got shot for it.
No, it was completely my fault. I turned like
Next.
straight into him whenever he moved out of the way.
Oh, mate, someone was driving on the opposite side of the road and smashed right into me. I told him not to drive, and he shot me for no reason.
How are you searching him? I can't do it.
I do need to get food,
Yes, sir.
so I need to wait.
Wait, whoever that is, directed.
I'm glad you got rid of that ponytail.
Next.
Shut up! I'm going to deliberately bring it back now, just because you've said that.
nothing I want.
I've
Yeah,
asked
it's good.
and
Okay.
2 drinks. If
Right.
you got
Oh.
it.
I got you.
It's going. You still got that porno tash.
There you go.
I should be able to hold on to
Yeah.
food.
Uncuff this gentleman.
We're all
Yeah,
real,
just
babe,
say
like a
your
real
name,
man.
and just let
Your
know.
mum likes
Hi,
it.
Dom.
She sits on my face.
Hello, next
Hello.
person.
How you doing? What's that? I'm doing good.
You've been
How
charged
about you?
already. If you go to your pocket,
Yeah, you don't sound
like
depressed
a
anymore.
See if you got any weapons.
thing.
I'm just dead on the
Perfect.
inside.
Perfect.
Fake it till you make it.
I can take next.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate.
I'm getting mine, so good.
Could have just broke right there.
Need fucking scram.
Right, can you go put your pickaxe away?
I need scram.
And he has to take his max
Post.
off.
Who put that? Put the hands up if you need
And I'd put that stuff at the bottom of your pants away as well if I were
Can't.
you.
Can you take it off me? It won't disappear. Take it away.
I can't do that. Go hand it into PD, I'd say.
Okay.
I'll take it. What is it?
Alright, you're good to go.
Cocaine.
Okay, thank you. I need to get food. Where did
Next.
Eduardo go?
Oh, you can go next. Thank you.
Could I get some food real quick? Who's got it? I'll pay for some.
Yeah, I got you. What? How much do you want?
Just one drink, one food.
One drink, one food.
Yeah, I'll probably have to get your number to send you money, by the way.
What's your number?
Do this. Or are you just gonna do it on special number?
I have a billing machine. Yeah. What's your number?
Okay. 259.
Alright, you're good to go.
Nick, you're all good, mate. You can go in as soon as you're uncuffed.
Next.
was the take for the billing machine?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Hey, you only said one, yeah?
Yeah, 1-1.
Nine.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes,
You're good to
sir.
go.
You're gonna be asked to take your mask off,
Right,
by the way.
Alright,
yeah.
Next. Awesome, you good to go.
The ghost of your grandmother. I do greatly appreciate it, man.
You
keep safe and
Is there?
Thank you.
Nate, I get fancy for you tonight.
Interaction I've never had before.
Are we taking? Are we making?
I'm looking fancy for you tonight, so you better do good tonight.
Take your mask off for us, mate.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'll try it once you're done with it.
Wait, did I get my drink?
Say again, sorry, mate.
I just couldn't find my drink.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Next. CMS again.
Maybe.
No, I'm good.
You sure? It's fresh.
Okay, we're good. We're drank. We drank it.
You
All
sure,
good.
Charlie? You want some food? It's fresh.
No, thank you.
You
You're
sure?
gonna hate this. I had it. It belongs on your head. It's fine.
Wow.
Oh, it belongs to my head?
Yeah, it belongs on your head.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look, Nate.
Excuse me.
Have you got a quick change of suit or something?
Yeah. I got all the suits.
Hey, look, he doesn't have a tie. Look at my little.
Yeah, damn right, I do.
Oh, he also has a bow tie. Is it a pink one though?
I must have missed the memo for dress code.
Yeah.
That's 2 different bow ties?
No, this is a male debate.
I'm not going to book a very underdressed dress.
No, it's one. It's one. There's 3 different colors.
I'm a.
If we were being fair,
Yeah,
it would have been me in my underwear. No.
I mean, it was a dress
I'm a
code.
bad
No,
boy.
If you
Better
were
get the
French,
tats
you'd
out,
surrender instantly.
Tats out.
See what you're looking to see.
Why is there fire going
Is this
on?
better?
If I could do that, I would. Yeah, well, it suits you.
I think I had
on my body right now.
Oh, that's good.
Skill issue.
Is anyone
Yep.
got a drink?
Hey, I don't know if you
no,
saw.
it's on the job.
We can restock them all again.
Oh yeah, I've been
So-
stalking it.
Okay, how are we looking?
Yeah, I know.
Pretty good. I think 40 sandwiches and 60 water. I did a lot of stock. That's why we were low on money, but I was too broke to put some more back in.
Stop it!
Wow.
Okay.
But I think we're up to 25,000 in it right now that we have in like for money to take out.
Oh, okay. All good.
But I will be after this getting lockpicks for us and stuff like that.
I'm all better. I got supplements.
Let's give you. Yeah, can I have some supplements, Charlie?
I smell bitch. Let's do a unibar.
Can someone go and get that group of people over there for me? Are on first as well.
Hey, look, the circus is in town.
Oh.
Oh.
Are you looking at yourself in the mirror again?
Nice to say about Seth.
I can see Seth.
Dang.
Seth's the ghost.
By the way, I saw
I hear Reggie.
Echo's
Can't see
trendy.
me?
Here's
Very,
Nate.
very. Yeah, oh, I see
Right
it.
now.
Now we do. Yeah, I saw you before.
I can't see you.
I mean, with a sparkly glove, it looks like Michael Jackson.
Reggie, where are you? I hear you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you hadn't
I
already
can't
attended
see
the first debate, can I have quiet, please? Thank you.
His arm's got vibrate for functions.
Shut up, Smithy.
No.
If you guys didn't attend the first debate, basically this is me, hopefully a shortened down version, so we're not here for 3.5 hours like we were last time. Basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask you guys to be respectful, remain quiet. There will be a chance for you guys to ask. You'll be called up to the microphone one at a time. Please just keep all your political views to yourself. Don't heckle, don't call out. There's no need for it. It's just going to delay the whole process. No one wants to be here longer than they have to be. Okay.
Yeah, don't
Any
shout out.
questions?
I'm voting for so and so either, because that'll be draining.
Jennifer?
Can we still throw?
No, please don't throw, because that means I have to go.
Yeah,
and
can we
clean up
still
after.
physically abuse them?
You're asking this lot to be respectful.
Follow me in.
Well, if
I
we
think we
rush
should
them
just
later-
do a mayoral
I don't know where to go.
fucking boxing match. and
Straight
be done
ahead.
with it.
Forward.
Forward,
You can
forward.
start running.
Okay.
We moving.
No, they haven't. I've still got stuff. He's still got some stuff.
I haven't been in here yet, actually. This will be the first time now.
Oh my god, the horde has arrived. Welcome everybody.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Oops, sorry.
No, you can stay here. It's fine.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, hey. Hey, how's it going, man?
Yes, I'm sure.
Yeah, they've decided to join our side
Oh, you're all on our side now?
of the stage.
This is a dank side.
Oh, I'll go over here.
I mean, we can go over there if you want, but we're kind of
No. We'll keep the same sides. We'll keep the same sides.
Who's actually leading this debate?
It's Harry K. He is here somewhere.
Oh.
Oh my
Yeah, he
god,
was
look
at
at
the train
her.
station when I picked up on. But I would like to
The
say
chair
that
2 is what it's called.
he's biased towards the other party because he said my car was ugly, and I believe that was a personal.
Bob, your guy is walking ugly.
Just ask him if he wants to remain fabulous or not. He'll probably say no, but then tell him I'll talk about trains again and he'll stop.
What are you talking about?
Hello, people.
If people need food, just head to the front. I'll find you.
I think you were around, weren't you?
Hello.
Ugh.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
If you want food, that's
You'll sick fox on him, and then I'll talk about trains again.
There we go.
What's your favorite train?
Not great. I've been insulted left and right, so have this woman beside me silly crossed me about
Hey,
something.
Fox. If you
We're gonna be
start
quiet
reading
for
out
this.
answers, I'm gonna call you out on it.
Yeah, do you know what, Bo? That's fine. But if you insult who signs love of this car, I'll have to talk to you about it.
We're gonna be very quiet so we can hear everything. Oh.
Like trains. Well,
Shut
hello
up.
there.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Bunny electric cars, thank you.
I can tell you this. He's pulled a little bit of bias away.
Hello, Mac.
Hello.
It's me, you've got more of a tan.
Why am I standing?
I spent some time out in the sun. I thought I'd put sunscreen on though.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna say you look a little bit more tan than last time I saw you. Maybe just because of in here.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
You've got a wardrobe malfunction again.
No,
I'll try not to drop
I
kick you
think
again, Wolfenstein, I promise.
your
Oh,
eyes
she does.
need contacts or something, you know.
You
You don't see anything.
You've got Charlie on
I haven't actually seen Mac that much in 2.0. I don't think she's been around.
No, you don't see anything. No, you don't see anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Must
very,
be not.
very
He's looking at Mac's chest.
I was not looking at a chest. He's got a wardrobe. He's a stone stick.
I catch one more fucking skeleton. I'm throwing hands.
Next time anything something like that happens, just throw the body into the water. You're probably with someone who's a dickhead.
No.
Leo knows my
Who is Burger?
You mean who's burger? That's not a question that people ask, Carrie. Please don't ask that part of your policy. Shut up. I'm really starting to worry about this. Think it's something that I can say.
Pay attention, chat. Pay attention.
Seriously.
Are all Kawasaki keys the same? I have one for a 300 special edition, but it looks like a normal H2R key almost. Wait, I'm looking it up. I want to know because I'm curious now.
Burger. Can I grab some more food as well? Wait, are we getting paid charged for this? Is Seth not picking up the?
Oh no, it does not look like the same. Oh,
Hello,
goodness.
Mac. You like my outfit?
Oh,
You
okay.
do. You look nice.
This one's more boxy. This one's more of like a house looking thing.
Yeah.
Eduardo.
There should be at the front.
Where are you at, Eduardo?
Where's the front?
Behind us.
Do you have food?
Trying to look at something.
Food?
Oh my god, there's a can. Who's put the trash can in upside down?
260.
How much food do you want?
Just a drink. Food and drink if you have both.
Stop kicking the can.
What's your number again?
260.
Oh my god.
Hello? I'm
How
hungry.
much did you get?
What can we get? Yeah.
Hold on.
Wait,
There's someone from the other party that needs food as well. If you can.
Who was jumping in a trash can?
Yes, sir.
It's 2026. Anything can happen. Anyone can be anything they put their mind to.
Not our problem. I'm just middleman.
If you don't have coffee, then I'll take whatever I can get.
Before the election,
I'll get you a kebab or
Yep. Changed two of them, so we did actually.
Fucking love a good kebab.
254.
Yes, people standing up for themselves is what I'm all about.
Oh yeah.
And Tommy
You guys for length of some sort of HSP, do you?
I gotta use the bathroom, and I'm hungry, so I gotta use the bathroom, and I'm gonna go upstairs and make a quesadilla here in a little bit, and then we're gonna. Oh, I can't watch the Beast games. I missed Wednesday with a stream for it.
Have you heard of a HSP SSP?
Harry, stop
Which-
looking.
You didn't get your
Yeah,
food.
no, did they have
Back
the
in the
operation
fourth.
during the
I'm
week?
gonna say, Harry, Smith has already been told off.
Yeah,
for it.
I mean, it's not
I
that many
think
criminals
that's
in this
very
room,
very
so,
presumptuous
you
of
know.
you to suggest that they
You
wanted to do that. What I will tell you is
I call
they
everyone a
they
criminal.
actually fell into a meat grinder down at the factory and
Allegedly.
certain appendage.
Uh-huh.
I can't go further back. I'm trying to get a good angle.
Who has changed? Oh, you know what? No, they've added one because they lost
Okay,
two
stop
last
it.
time, if you remember, just before the debate, and they added Fox as a last minute change, and they didn't have anyone for.
There you go.
That's their public services.
I think I've met her.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh God, I'm glad you didn't take it.
So the party's
Harry,
just
if
falling
you
apart.
fucking stay up on that stage,
That's the best I could do.
get promoted into
Actually.
I don't know. You haven't even got there. At this rate, we're gonna have a
I swear, I can just walk up there.
Try not to have anyone covered here. I don't know why he's not sitting down.
There's not much to
do
pick.
the nose instead.
He needs to turn back around. Turn around. Wolfenstein, turn around. Wolfenstein, please. Get closer. Get closer. Wolfenstein. Oh my god. Wolfenstein. Okay, hold on then. We'll do this.
Eduardo, always sat in that chair.
Where'd you get the bed?
What, sorry?
Why are you kicking your feet?
There we go. That's good enough. Okay, we have.
Hey, I'm missing four plushies. I'll buy plushies at $5,000. Hit me up, thank you.
No.
Guys, just so you
Okay.
know, I will pay everyone $5,000 not to sell Eduardo any plushies. So just put them out.
Can we
I'll do that. I got 2 plushies on me right now.
I'll pay $2,000 to sell me plushies. Thank you, over him.
Yeah, I want my $5,000. I won't sell him one. Thank you.
I have 2, but I'm not selling them.
That's bribery.
Mine's actually been used as a.
I got 29.
as
I got
fertility,
Oki and
thing for
Hello.
I don't know, something to do with the cowboy.
Yeah,
hat.
I won't sell him one. Can I have $5,000, please?
So I'd the ladies,
It's either
Tibbs or
any of them.
plushie in their
What's the
bedroom.
So you said that if
Average,
anybody doesn't sell him one, you get $5 grand.
Increases for
What'd you say, Natalie?
You guys need a casino
No,
opened
enough
up
for this,
'cause you
yeah.
can't keep on gambling on plushies. You said you said 5,000. What are you gonna do with them? You're gonna fill a whole room with them? I can't take
What?
that.
Yeah.
I'll
They're just like
do
STDs, gotta catch them all.
What?
Don't worry.
Okay, well you guys have fun. I'm just gonna wait for the day that they start appearing in bins or something.
Wait, actually, you know, you can get plushie boxes out of the postal thing, I think. It's a low chance we can get them.
Had like ridiculous things like on their money it says like $10 billion and stuff, and it's only worth like 2 pence.
I mean, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be.
That's right. You just got to be careful what you promise.
It kind of smells like Barney.
And that's not very good for somebody who's running for mayor.
Yeah, I don't,
Oh, what
I
does he
don't see
have?
any reason why tips
Also,
aren't allowed
I want an
as a
ambulance,
mechanic,
that'll
to be
do me,
honest.
Thank you very much.
Said I want an ambulance.
I'm going to buy my own. Oh, yeah.
I think the PD makes money off arresting people, I think now, right?
No. So,
I don't remember.
yeah, only engine swaps you do labor.
Oh, the dinosaur.
Yeah, I think so.
How much engine swaps are this?
Oh, that's who the fucking
This time we this go around.
Literally
I don't have
so much money, it just became like worthless.
Yeah, it's my number on
wiping their ass with it.
Okay.
Man, I keep getting work calls.
Let's get this started, people. He's a bad term. Okay, well, bathroom real quick. Listen, I'll leave it on so y'all can hear.
didn't say hey.
I just realised that they've actually got different people in their party now.
Yeah, it's changed again.
So does that mean we all get a go? Because it's the people's party.
I'm collecting
Because everybody it keeps changing. What the hell?
Please, leave after that, because that is
I'm a rowdy.
hilarious. No one has said that yet, and I am. Did you hear this, Natalie? I just went.
I have a bunch of
They're going to the time record for tonight's.
But
Are
I'm
they going
also-
for
I'm
12
also-
hours
Well, that
tonight?
depends. You know, last time it was 3 hours. This time they want to make it a short one, so I'm betting it's going to
I
be
got
over
asked
for
to run it now,
2
man.
or 3 hours again. Because, you know, people are idiots and ask stupid questions.
I think I have like.
I don't know why Neil wanted me
And
to
then
tell you
they
this,
start to
but he
just
said he had a massive forehead.
talk against each other. One party starts to talk in a circle for half
I
an hour,
thought-
and then yeah.
You're good, alright.
Okay, I'll let him know.
I mean, we both know how fuck
I
how
thought
this
it was
question
funny.
is.
So did you.
I just got called a boob. That's not fair.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a question for you.
Yeah, that's right, buddy.
Oh no.
Never have been.
No.
Never have been.
Right.
And then.
What are you giving up to anyway?
Yeah, I've got something to tackle electric cars. I'm going to talk to the mayoral candidates about removing electric charges across the entire city.
He said Uno.
I'll pay someone
That's
20K
easy.
if they have a Natalie plushie to throw it into that.
Like I said to you, that's what me and Chris were talking about it. As soon as we can get that
I'll
as
pay
a job, we
someone.
want that as a job.
I'll pay someone 15K to give me a Mark plushie so I can set it on fire.
I'd do it for free.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, Harry.
I will.
Getting back,
see
chat.
what we can do.
My headset was
Have
cutting out.
we got any theory on like if we buy our own vehicles yet?
Yeah, I'm going on mute, so you need this real quick.
Suppose if you have the money and you can put it into the budget to buy your own personal ambulance, why not? Just bowl around in a car better than all the others. There'd be uproar.
I don't know who this is.
No, I mean you can just get yourself one of those like mini countryman looking things that you were eyeing up in Roxwood.
Wasn't this
Oh
thing
yeah, them
supposed to
things look
start
cool.
like 17 minutes ago?
Fast response paramedics.
Right, they got off to a good start.
For when you're doing long
This time the
distance
candidate is here.
Oh, Zephyr spent $31,000 repairing an ambulance the other day.
Do you want money for it?
Oh yeah, we spent like 20 odd doing a service on one. It's bad.
Yeah, it was Natalie's. It says it all. It was Natalie's, and
Yeah,
my
sounds about
one,
right.
my one's fine. Your
Yeah,
ambulance.
Couldn't you paint or we're going to be here till Tuesday?
You got your own plushie?
I took mine up there. Do you know what they said? It was 80 to 90%, all of it, and it was fine. Nothing wrong with it. It wasn't broken.
Natalie's wagon's broken because Lester was driving.
Echo, what you doing on the floor?
No, she basically just found herself.
At least it's
I'm
not the
drawing
cold
Mama
concrete.
back.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, you doing one of them drawings? Their
I'm
drawings are
gonna draw
good.
Mama back.
Come on, Echo. Why don't you come sit on the seat over here? Are you gonna put her like with the push chair or something?
Next to my mama back.
Yeah, you want a push chair with you sat in it as well in the
No,
picture.
Just sit here.
Okay.
I like sitting on the floor.
I seen her the
Excuse
other day.
me,
She
that's
thinks
my
she's having a
seat.
seizure.
Not
Can you get your head sorted out, a little sugar puff? Echo.
Thank you. Got to sit next to Charlie.
Oh wow, pissed her off too.
Bob?
Did you get your? Did you remember you were having the seizure the other day? Did you get that sorted out?
Yeah,
How
I
about you
did.
not having a seizure?
No, I seen her the other day, and she looked like she was having an epileptic fit.
You kind of sat like you're having a stroke.
Oh, my leg.
I mean, the debate hasn't
I don't
started.
like
What the
that.
fuck do you want to
I don't like what you're saying to me at all.
That's okay.
Check your text messages. I sent you great advice.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. I've already told him off.
Perfect.
I'm hitting this shit right now.
Can you get one of those little chess timers? Is the start of each question?
No, I'm gonna ask if that lady from Countdown's here and see if she can bring out the big fucking
Yes,
clock.
yes. There's many reasons why she should be here.
Who's the ones with food and drink?
Okay, we're gonna start in a sec. We're just
Let's
waiting on.
go.
Alright, can I get
We'll
some
do a quick
drink?
trade and then we'll get you what you can.
We're just waiting on some people.
That's usually the case, yeah.
Sweet. What can we get you?
Can I just have something to drink,
There isn't
please?
much of an audience for this.
Yeah,
one.
what's your IBAN?
176.
I said your name in
Well, hold on. Wait, that's 150 when you're ready to pay.
Thank you.
Sweet, I'll get that for you now.
So CJ, what you're saying is if I do this in front of you, would it get me your number? What if I want it again?
Mark, you can get his phone number off you on DT.
That goes to me.
There we are, that should have given to you.
And if you
Wonderful,
need a
thank
lawyer,
you.
you're the only
No
lawyer
problem.
around.
And hope you enjoyed the debate.
You too.
What the hell just
You hit this shit in peace,
Whoa.
goddamn.
What
Oh, are you
just
drawing?
happened there? I have no idea what that was.
I'm drawing mom and dad.
Oh, okay, I'll come back later.
That's crazy, CJ.
Oh, what the?
Where are you going, Harvey?
I don't know.
Well,
Get
not
up the fucking
sit with me. Okay. Yeah, that's what that looks like. Okay, we're not doing that one. No.
Gritty it up. Gritty it up.
What were you doing?
Nearby sit with me pose. Apparently it'll work with you two.
This is the best one.
Don't move a second, don't move.
He's all the way round.
Why do you know the lyrics to that song?
There you go.
Hey Natalie, you're strong, aren't you?
Yes.
Man, I was playing
Oh, no.
Fortnite the other day. Saw this on Fortnite
There we
Outlaw.
I'm just
I
gonna,
can see.
Wow, jackass.
I'm finally tall.
Follow where I wander around, so which is I'm a bit riddled.
My God, Natalie, you've got such a strong back.
Yeah. It's all the logs I've been getting rid of in the woods.
Alright, okay.
Why do you go shooting in the woods, Natalie? What's wrong with
No,
just
I'm
going
not
down
like
further?
that.
See, it wasn't it just us that thought you meant shitting. No, apparently she's getting rid of
Allegedly
bodies.
went to
No,
shooting,
I never
that
said
makes a lot
bodies.
more
We're
sense.
talking about logs. When you go chopping down trees?
Yeah, chop a log off at the pearl.
Okay, how about chopping down trees, dum-dum?
No, I'm pretty sure you're shooting in the woods.
No, that's
Thursday.
Rob, that's you. That's why you lost all your weight. You just went and go crapping one day
Thursday.
and just thought, fuck it.
No, Bob, they just call that project.
Is anybody handing out food? Is anybody
I-
handing
yeah,
out food?
She said it. I can't project it.
Oh
if she
yeah, I
said
could
it.
definitely use some food right now. I'm gonna pass out.
Shit, who needs food?
No,
Me.
Right now.
Yeah.
She's not projecting her poop on me. Thank you very much.
What can we get you?
Oh my fucking god, you're so.
Just anything, to be honest.
Yeah, same here.
What's your IBAN?
Natalie, you're like 85 years old. I don't want to hear from
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
265.
Sounds all right.
Yeah, man.
Wait, pay that way. Ready?
Yep, done.
What the? My hands.
Alright, I do need some food.
I thought we were all
I was just gonna sit like this.
There we
I'll be back for a good second. I'm gonna get something else to eat. Hang on.
Drink and some to eat, and my
Bollocks.
number is 275. I'm just gonna check. Yeah, 275.
I think Speedy's not like
Brilliant.
that artwork.
350 coming your way to pay.
Just look birdie.
You get false ones.
Come on,
Every
Mark.
time I look at fucking birdie, I stand up. How do I prevent that from happening?
I actually don't know. That never happens to me.
I know what it is.
There
It's,
we are. That's all yours.
Legend.
Oh my
Thank
God,
you.
that's
No problem. Enjoyed the
very
debate.
provocative.
Yeah, that's exactly
What can we get you?
Smitty was waiting
Anything
for.
is better than nothing.
Exactly. You're only encouraging Smithy.
I just need your IBAN and we'll get that ready for you.
288.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least Mac knows she can get a restraining
There
order.
we
if the
are.
police
Pay
come
that when
straight
you're
right there.
ready.
Son of a bitch. I didn't want
Amazing.
to.
Hold up.
One now. 3, 2, 1
Yeah,
now.
very strong
You know, I
corporal.
was recently
I went too
featured in
early.
a
I keep thinking, dude. I think you're doing
There we are.
Thank you, sir.
It's not a problem at all.
Have a good day.
And you?
Okay, guys, we're gonna get started in a second. Everyone want to take the seats.
One
Wait,
second.
we can take these seats home?
Yeah, that noise is making me want to go to the toilet.
Right, did Lester take a nap here? Right, so he's woken up and he's new in the water.
Oops. Or he's on the roof, one or the other.
You know, Echo, you know what you're doing. You.
Let's do this then.
Okay, I got some cheese, not cheese, goldfish.
No, it's a 5 head. Do you remember them Tefal adverts? It's like that.
I'm gonna eat a bit.
That's crazy. that is absolutely crazy.
Where's this thing starting?
I'll go send everybody in this.
I'm sitting somewhere else. This is no, thank you.
I'll sit on this side so we can count people in. Hello. Hello.
When they start speaking and see how long it takes.
Is Mark pissed? What's he doing?
Mark, I'm down to do it with you.
Hey, Echo, you
I was
really,
gonna
you
see-
really caught her.
I don't want to
eyes.
hear from Natalie. You're like 65 years old.
Harry.
It looks just like my
Natalie, I
drawing.
heard you were gonna put in for retirement soon.
Oh, you saw my drawing?
Natalie, I heard you were gonna put in for
She
retirement.
really caught your eyes.
Old ass.
Uh-huh.
You too old, Natalie.
Natalie's not
Why
retiring
wouldn't
until
it
she's
be?
99.
I mean, I noticed her hair first.
I'm gonna do another one.
He hasn't said anything, but I text
When
him.
I was in EMS, I was 19.
Damn.
Hell.
Goodness. Way to stack up your. Why are you using
What?
I
this
took
mate?
pictures
What
of
have we
Harry the
done?
other day.
Wait, you didn't do her nipples sticking out.
What the fuck?
That's nasty,
Whoa.
Sniffy.
See, I told you, he's in the picture on the bottom right.
You don't see anything.
Mm,
No, you don't see
That's the best pic I've ever seen.
No way you
He
just
has
said
a very
Go and look at her top.
extensive
She's got a
imagination.
wardrobe malfunction.
that is
Wow.
What's she changed?
Yeah.
He sees a lot when he closes his eyes.
Go instigate,
Paddles?
Natalie.
I tell you what,
Instigate.
if
Sweet,
Mac
I'm
ever
gonna get
sits in the
paddled
room
later.
Mac, can you
you
eat us
don't
from
need
over there?
imagination.
She obviously can't. It's
Or
quiet as
that's
fuck.
supposed to mean, Bob.
Is that?
Oh, was it just posted twice on accident? Yeah.
She sits down in a strange way. That is Smithy in the back right corner.
Yeah,
there.
Mac.
Yeah, I can't help it. What?
Natalie,
Just
can you hear me?
Smithy deserves to be punched in the face. Just a heads up on what he's just made.
I think he deserves
Stop
more.
saying things.
He keeps
Yeah.
staring at my chest, so.
Smithy's
Well,
looking at
he's
Mama Mac's
also
tibbies.
he's also just said about what he just said about that picture.
What do you say about it?
Damn.
There's
That
no hole?
Echo should have drawn it with the with your nipple out.
I don't have nipples out. He doesn't know what he's seeing.
I know, but no, it's what he wishes to see. That's what it is.
Yeah, well,
And
he's not
then,
gonna
and
see
then,
it.
Day right
and the
there.
thing is when Charlie said he was gonna get paddled tonight, he
jeez.
celebrated that. So
Yeah, what? Hang on, I'm hearing him
He said-
paddling. What?
yeah, that's exactly what was said. I had to
The
sit
last
there and
nipple
listen,
Smithy saw, he was
traumatized.
To
fed
paddle?
from it. It was 65 years ago.
Smithy
What?
and Charlie are probably talking
It
about.
was
paddling
was
each
more
other.
than 65. It
Oh.
was like I'd say more
Yeah.
than like 100.
okay.
Smithy
Yeah.
I was
Smithy's
yeah,
fucking
so
prehistoric.
I'll leave that to them.
Yeah, they
Fuck
can
you,
have
Mark.
at it.
You're
Man had a
prehistoric.
dinosaur's
Mark's all there.
Prehistoric.
You're prehistoric, Smithy.
Oh, okay.
He's old. He's old.
He's just chilling.
No, he treats
Smithy's so
female.
sweet.
He treats the opposite
Yeah, 40 times 3. What does that make it? 120. He's old as fuck.
I think he's gonna get punched from me as well.
Okay.
Oh no.
Good
the
evening,
old
Los
man's gonna get
Santos.
mad.
Good evening.
Tonight, we hear the final debate from the two main candidates and their parties. From tomorrow, voting opens, and you guys get to decide the fate of this fair city and who is going to run and lead us into the future. Your current options are the W Party, run by Mr. Harry Wolfenstein, and the People's Party, run by Mr. Nate Jones.
Yeah, this week.
Really, we're going to get into why they want to make this city better, how they're going to make this city better, and then we're going to start digging into the changes that have come down to government and what they plan to do with it. Now, I am going to call both parties up.
Come on, Nate, get up.
Come on, Barbie, let's go.
Wouldn't let
party.
me get into my ambulance, so that's why it's left there.
Sorry, are we gonna be good to use the microphone today? We figured the button out.
Yeah, Callahan, you good with microphones? You had your pills?
What's Nate doing?
What?
Okay, cool.
Oh, you couldn't turn the mic on.
And
last time.
People's Party,
They were just mocking him, saying how.
are you guys good talking for Nate? Considering
Is Nate actually
he can't
going
talk.
to say anything?
Oh, here he is.
There you go.
Oh,
That's a surprise.
You might as well come down and say a few words.
So, you're all good. So, we're going to hear some opening statements from both parties again, just to reiterate their points and what they're standing for. Given the time, Mr. Wolfenstein, you want to start?
Sure can. So, just want to welcome everyone here to the final debate.
Where's my
Time for
picture?
all of us, and I hope everyone makes their votes count tomorrow and this weekend. And then, yeah, Nate, thank you for running against me as well. This has been it's been a good run, and you know, may the best mayor win. So just a quick run through about what we've been doing. I'm sure everyone's seen we've been posting large chunks of our manifesto since the last debate and before that. But we're a mostly policy-driven party. I think everyone's aware. No one's aware of the current financial situation. So our pure aim is to ensure that we've got viable businesses moving forward. We support the existing businesses, and we bring in specific policies to ensure everyone gets the correct say once the project is going through. So whether that be with PD, with EMS, our emergency services who do a great amount for this city, or this be down to the petrol stations, this be down to your average Joe who's running trucking. We need to ensure everyone gets their fair say, everyone has the option to speak up, and we provide those opportunities for them. You're all aware of our team. I will say this is one of the greatest teams I've had the opportunity to work in with this time. They've all done loads for their respective departments. We've had several meetings with members of the police departments, EMS, several business owners as well, and several civilians like yourselves. So hopefully you've all been able to introduce yourselves. If not, we're all available after this as well. We'd love to speak to you.
I have a bad feeling for
But
Nate
yeah,
on this.
that's the team. I'm not going to go into full depth about what we do. I've bored you enough with that. And yeah, thank you very
Okay,
much.
I appreciate it. Now, Nate Jones with the People's Party.
Hello, my name is Nate Jones. I'm the mayor candidate for the People's Party. This is very last
Lot of
second, so
ums.
I apologize. I may be a little unprepared, and this is also not a great time for me. So if I do have to leave in a sudden, I do apologize. I do have some other stuff going on at the moment, but I will be a dedicated mayor, and my team will be dedicated to serving the city of Los Santos. I do appreciate Mr. Harry over there for running against us. It truly has been a great,
Don't copy him.
run. And day one, we want to take a deep dive into the budget, right? Because we don't know what the numbers are. We want to open up some business applications for people to start applying for businesses, and we want to better this city. We like stated before, we suffered a great tragedy, and we need to be we need to be rebuilding our community from the ground up. And, you know, that starts day one, hit the ground running and doing what we can to ensure that the city is safe, protected, and successful. Thank you.
Okay, I appreciate it. Now, we're going to get into the questions for both sides. And obviously, feel free to have anyone come up from your party and discuss that point. Both sides are going to have the same questions to start. And then we're going to start getting into some of the nitty-gritty, some things that the public want to know about each party. So, something that was announced this week from the Supreme Court is the government's no longer going to be managing bonuses for the jobs of the fair public services in a city. It's going to be the mayor's party. Now,
I don't think it's bonuses.
that
It's
in
paychecks
mind,
now.
you guys are going to have full control over who is getting paid what. Whether that's myself at PD, whether that is EMS and the directors over there or their trainees, whether that comes down to the burger shop and the mechanics. You know, you guys are going to have full control. Now, question for both sides, and I don't care who answers first, but please be respectful of the other answer before you answer, and then we'll let you guys pick apart each other's answers as well. How are you going to manage that? What's your thought process in making sure that, one, the city can afford to manage everyone's employment, and two, how are you going to make sure that it's dealt with properly in a public eye? You know, I'm sure the public here don't want someone getting favoritism, like maybe certain restaurants or the PD or EMS, and getting far more than that they maybe should. So, who wants to answer first?
I'll get going on this one.
Okay, so how are you going to make it fair?
So I think the first thing to point out is, of course, yes, okay, we're not managing the bonuses, instead the full salary, but yet again, the amount that someone's getting paid, whether it was by the bonus or by the salary, the overall amount someone's getting paid is still, you know, being decided by ourselves. I think the overall cost is just larger to the government itself. One of the major points to point out is, yet again, we don't know the exact finances going through. I think I spoke to some people today. We had
Nate's not gonna do good, man.
6
I really hope
people
Nate wins this, but like,
at that cost,
he's not
it's looking
talking
at
first,
about $160,000 an hour to manage.
and he's
you know,
saying a
just
lot of
the
ums and
private
ums.
services at this point.
Not winning it.
Both the PD and the EMS. So that it's a very, very important thing that we manage this correct, and we don't jump ahead
I'm
and
still
start
voting for
offering
him.
bonuses out and
I don't want
increasing
that
pay
other guy, but
before we know the true financial situation. We need to
See what
ensure
happens.
that if we are going to offer increased salaries, that first off, that's something that's viable. We're going to be making that money in so we can sustain that long term. What I don't want to do is hand out a bunch of bonuses, a bunch of increased salaries, and at the end of the year, we've got no power. So I think the first thing in terms of ensuring that equal pay is met and everyone's happy with it is
it's fun.
open
Just
talk
make sure you give
between
them back
all
to
departments. So
staff.
whether that's individual business owners as well as the directors of both EMS and PD. I've already spoken to both directors for EMS and PD, and the full decision has been made that both departments will receive equal pay. So PD will be paid the same as EMS, and vice versa. So that's pretty easy on that end. When it comes to the businesses, this is slightly different. I think we need to ensure that, of course, there is a level of danger involved within the emergency services, so they're not going to be paid as much of them. But also they have other sources of income, whether it be through tips, bonuses from ordering items, whether through mechanic labor. So we can work with these businesses to ensure that they're getting a good wage. We support them where we can, but we're not overspending on these sectors to the point that we're having to withdraw funding from elsewhere. These will all be held within public meetings. So through our public meeting system, everyone will be able to see every single meeting we're having. This will include the ones with each business owner, as well as then a public seminar that will cover our intentions with the pricing. Yet again, this will solely be based on what is affordable for the city, so that in the long run, we've got a financial stability, and then we can actually fund projects and further pay rises if possible. but B, everyone can have their say to just say, hey, are you not paying PD too much, or B, are you not paying the restaurants enough? So that's our full intention, to have that properly publicized, but I'm not going to come out and say we're going to pay you double because we don't know whether or not that's affordable at this point.
Okay. Nate Jones?
So
I
we're
thought he
gonna
fell
have to
asleep
set
in
a
the mic.
standard, right? Each business has its own ups and downs, right? And at times, one business will be more profitable than the other. But if we set standards throughout each business and each department head, each business owner, we all meet together, we all talk about it. And then, of course, the first month, we're going to have to set a standard, but we'll take it case by case basis, right? So, this month we're a little bit more profitable.
I clicked on the wrong thing. Yeah, I'm freaking out.
Possibly, adjusting the salary maybe a little bit, to help your pockets, right? We want to make sure that you guys are being able to afford to live. And it's just a case by case basis, right? So we need to look at the revenues created by each business equally, and of course, PD, EMS as their own separate, because they're a whole different ballgame. They put their lives on the line to help protect this city, and it is a very dangerous job. So we need to set standards, which will be available to the public. We'll have our forum, and of course, any concerns that you may have are always welcome to the mayor's office at any time.
Okay, I appreciate it.
This video sucks.
I guess something I'll probably be a little bit nicer on initially is one thing I recommend for whoever wins is maybe having a discussion with the Supreme Court, because one thing that's always a danger is unhappy people, right? So, as an example, and I'll use PD as this example because, I don't want anyone to think that I'm picking on any particular service within this city. But say you get into office and you set the wages, and PD decide that they're not happy with it, and they all go on strike. It's disastrous for the city. So what I'd recommend for both parties is a discussion with DOJ about how best to avoid that. Is that something you guys are prepared for? Is it something you've thought about? Again, Nate James, you can start this one.
Yes, we definitely want to keep DOJ in mind. They are a very vital part of our community, so we will keep in constant contact with them. Pick their brain a little bit, and obviously work with them to help ensure that everyone is being paid fairly.
Okay, Harry.
Yeah, I think keeping in touch with DOJ is something that is necessary in scenarios like this. However, I believe DOJ isn't aware of what everyone's thinking. I think discussions of where individuals such as members of the police department and EMS, that's going to be made more aware to directors like yourself and directors of the EMS as well as basic restaurant operators, your mechanic operators. They're going to be the ones that hear it first. So within our program, where we've got these weekly meetings with each department lead, we should be able to get an earlier jump on it. But we're also we like to think that we'll be open enough. We've got those meetings available so that those that are concerned can have their voices heard. We've had already multiple discussions with people as to why why they clock off duty, why they no longer want to work within each department. And luckily, I think at this point we've not had anyone mention salary. I do understand that this is something we'd want to bring up at some point. But I think DOJ, yes, it is something important to discuss. However, the people who truly know whether or not they're unhappy with these salaries are the people in front of us today.
Okay, perfect. I think just for clarity for the citizens of Los Santos as well, in terms of paychecks, if you haven't read the documentation, one big change about that is that regardless of where you are in a business, whether you're the owner of a business, whether you're training as part of that business, everyone will be paid the same. Now, that is something for the people to think about and what they want from a political party to manage that, right? So, moving on from salaries, another point is public gas stations. So currently there is a set amount of gas stations within this city that are owned by the good citizens of Los Santos. And these guys are investing and looking to prosper with their new businesses. However, what was stated by the Supreme Court was that anything that was publicly owned will be able to be set by the government officials. Now, again, since I asked Nate the last question, Harry's team, if you'd like to just talk about what are your plans for the public stations?
Yeah, so the public station is, of course, a major not only income source, but it is also a major part of the economy. So it affects every other station, specifically the ones more so up in the Palito area more. But having these cheaper stations up north does mean business is reduced in in Palito and in Sandy and also in the city. So our intention is, as we've already discussed, we're planning to bring a minimum and maximum fuel price. That way, businesses can still have internal competition, but they all remain viable. Within this, we're also then intending the public stations, specifically ones in Roxwood, will fall within the same system, mostly so they're not undercutting other businesses, so that business owners such as yourselves aren't being undercut and losing out on business. So that's our full intention with these public stations, is to keep them in line with that system, allow yourselves to be able to undercut these stations, but then also not to have them overcharged to the point where it's not affordable anymore.
Okay.
I will quickly pass over. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to pass over to my Department of Transport as well. So.
Yes, hello everybody. Just to quickly clear up, I am wearing the mask because I got a bit of a cold. I just quickly wanted to touch on the gas stations as well. I think we should see the public gas stations as a baseline. If the gas stations up north are cheaper than the rest of the gas stations, obviously people are going to go up north. If they are more expensive, people are going to go to other stations. So we're going to definitely try to set them at a place where you could still undercut them. You could still be cheaper than the gas stations up in Roxwood, and you could still make money from gas stations. However, if you decide to raise the price too much, it might get to a point where it's more expensive than the ones up north, and people might choose to go to the ones up north. So with that public gas station price, we want to set a baseline to the point where it's still a viable option. There's a lot of people who live up there. Obviously, there's a mechanic up there. There's going to be a restaurant in Polito. Those things, they need to have the same accessibility to gas that anyone else has. But it has to be at a price where it's not undercutting any of the other businesses or taking away business. What Harry just mentioned. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Okay, Nate Jones.
Yes. So we definitely want your businesses to be successful. As a business owner myself, I like to be successful in my business. Now, with that being said, we want to make prices fair, especially for these public gas stations, right? We want you guys to be successful. We don't want to undercut you guys. We don't want to, make you guys have to lower your prices so much that you're not seeing profit. Now, we do want to keep in mind that when people are traveling, through these areas, we don't want them to have high price fuel as well. If they do happen to pass a public gas station, but we want to make it to where it's fair and equal for everybody. Obviously, we want to make sure that you guys are able to have those customers be like, oh yeah, I want to use this gas station. One of the ones that you guys own. So we want to make it fair for everybody, not just one business, but all businesses, and ensure that everyone is being successful.
Okay. Anything further or good? Cool. Now, first 2 points are covered. next we're going to talk about exporting. So one thing that was also mentioned from the Supreme Court is that the government will be allowed to buy essential products that are built out of foundries and farms of this fair city that you guys are running and trying to build businesses of. And I know there's been a lot of struggles and a lot of troubles with trying to find exporters that will take your stock. So, to the parties. And again, I'll start with Nate for this one because we started with Harry last time. But what are your plans to make sure that every business in this city, whether it's a foundry, whether it's a farm, gets a fair price for the stock for the amount of effort that they've gone to one, procure it, manufacture it, and then transport it?
So we definitely will have some things set in place to make sure that businesses are not,
Sorry, Tether, I'm being quiet. I'm just listening.
Apology. Well, man, sorry. We will definitely have some things in place, right? I'm going to turn this over to our Department of Business, actually. I do apologize. I'm having some head issues.
Hello, name's Deacon Sweden. Part of businesses, but with that, we'll do monthly audits. Make sure
He needs to use the microphone.
too much.
My microphone.
Hello, is it on now? It was
Yes.
on. Hello.
Yeah.
You're good. Hello, name's Deacon Sweden, Department of Businesses. Like I said, we will have monthly audits on stuff. Make sure the prosecution's going on, stuff like that. Make sure not one business is charging a stupid high amount for a product. To be sold. Like I said, things set in place, like audits. Make sure everybody's kind of staying in line. Yeah, there may be a couple of variants in process, but nothing outstanding, like staggered process. Like one selling it for 3 times as much as the other one. So everybody gets fair shot at businesses and getting their stuff bought.
Harry?
Yeah, so first off, I'm not going to say the Supreme Court was copying me, but during our previous debate, we'd actually mentioned that we were planning to support the foundries and the farms by providing a sum to buy products off them in a very similar fashion. So with the addition of this, this means we can fully expand on this program now and bring in a larger amount of products and fully support these farms. I'm not going to go into details of what price we buy things in at, what price we're going to be selling things at yet, purely because no one knows the exact values. But I think this is going to be a wider conversation that will be held between ourselves and the business owners themselves for 2 reasons. To ensure that these owners are getting a viable income so that they can continue operation and they will see a return on their investment, but also B, that we can see that our city is running as it should be, of course, with the large costs that come with the city, whether that be utilities, whether that be through the emergency services and more. It is incredibly important that we do get this income through the sales of goods. And I can see it, with our amazing owners out there and the amazing foundries and farms we got, that this could be a really good income source for both them, but also the city to ensure that we can improve, grow on these projects. So I'm super excited to see this. I'm super excited to see neighboring countries are willing to import our goods. It just speaks testaments to the work all of these people have been putting in. But yeah, in terms of the exact costings, I'm not gonna, we don't know, but it's going to be a wider conversation we'll have with all business owners. I'll deep dive into every single item with them, figure out their costs, and then go from there. As you've seen with them all, we've known what the import costs are on that. We export them. We've kept a good price on that end. We expect that to continue with the farms and the foundries here.
Okay. So that's some of the latest changes. Now let's talk about some other things. Through the week, there's been lots of questions and concerns raised by the citizens of Los Santos about both parties. So now we're going to get into some specifics. So, Mr. Wolfenstein.
Away.
From the citizens of Los Santos, there has been talk that your party may be belittling and trying to point out flaws with the other party in a very unprofessional way through social media. What's your thoughts on this?
I'll be honest with you. If the other party can't take, fun jabs or people can, then I don't know what we're quite here for. There's been no belittling. We've actually been very supportive of the other party. We've had multiple discussions with them. Post last debate. I'd like to be able to say the other party are friends of ours. So, if you guys have seen that, we do apologise. I know, there was a statement released. We don't mean any belittling. We truly hope that both parties can move forward in a constructive way. We only provide constructive feedback where we can. As you've seen from the last debate, there were plenty of jabs sent around from both parties. I don't think it's limited to just the one. Yep. I don't think there's much really to go on about. It's a nil point.
Okay. Nate Jones. So, from question for your party then. Over the last week, again, citizens of Los Santos have questioned some of the changes in your party. We are a week in. We haven't even got to voting yet. And we had 2 people drop out, 2 new people join. How do you know these are the right people? Because at the end of the day, surely these are your second picks, considering your first ones decided that they didn't want to be part of your party any longer.
That is correct. We did have 2 people drop out for their own personal reasons. Now, just because 2 people dropped out doesn't mean there's 2 people just as good. The people that were selected to fill in for them are equally as good and equally I trust in. I don't trust each one of them differently. I believe in both of my new additional party members, and I believe they will do just as great as the previous cabinet members.
Okay. Now, to both parties, this is arguably the most important week of your life. So what have you been doing to secure those votes?
We'll start on that. So, yeah, I think that not only is it the most important week of our lives, but it's the most important week of this entire city's life. The decision that's made this weekend is probably the most important election we'll ever face. The following elections, sets the foundation. This is what sets up the next parties that come in. So this is the most important election we'll face. We've made it very clear we're very open. We've been meeting with multiple business owners, members of the emergency services, whether that's, we've had gatherings or we've, met on the streets. We've met multiple business owners and we just socialized within the crowds. We've also, been talking to several artists. We've actually had a song created by some up-and-coming artists that we hope to release. We'll probably send some trendies out later today with sections of it. But yeah, we've just been really trying to hear what the people wanted, been speaking to them out on the work and trying to figure out, what's needed. What are people losing? As I said, we spoke to, the emergency services, asked them, well, why do you clock off? We've tried to figure out what we need to enter with and what's the very first things that need addressing. So it's really been, okay, yes, the election's this week, but it's almost as if we've been in office for a couple of weeks now, just trying to get things in place for the start of it.
Okay, no chance.
Yes, this is a very important week. This week will determine the next 3 months of the city's future. I do believe, this week will. I mean, honestly and bluntly, this week will determine a lot. And one of the things we've been doing this past week, since the last debate, is, we've had a few meetings here and there, but we've been talking to the people. We've heard the people's concerns. We've been going around to different businesses. Just last Sunday, I actually went and paid for a bunch of people to repair their vehicles. not a large amount, but just to show some courtesy among the people. You know, and before the debate, the first debate, I actually went and bought a gas station's gas and was giving out free gas as part of my campaign. I wish I could have done it with more businesses. Just time hasn't allowed, unfortunately. But with that being said, most importantly, we've been talking to the citizens and hearing their concerns, hearing what they'd like to see changed, hearing what they'd like to see implemented, and setting ends for when we're in office to help better the city.
Okay. So, circling back to something that was mentioned, which is businesses. Now, both party leaders actually own and manage the two city malls. How do you think that's going to impact your mayoral party?
I'll start there. So the mall at the moment isn't super high maintenance, but Bob, who's down in the crowd today, he has been taking a much larger role within that. He does stocking, he fully manages it, as well as we've got multiple other employees that work with us. So on our end, it doesn't really affect operations. We've kept very fair with the store. In fact, we've done our best to help local businesses within it. So it's not really going to affect us. The mall is simply something that runs in the background, keeps my lights on. But yeah, we've got other people running it, so not a major concern.
Okay. Hey, Jones?
Honestly, same here. We have a great staff of employees that are stocking the store constantly, talking with customers, and I don't think it'll affect being in office. It is something, when I hired the employees that I did, we found great employees. They're there all the time, stocking as much as they can, keeping up with the store to make sure that we're providing great service out of it.
Okay. Now I'm gonna give both party leaders something a little harder to discuss. Nate Jones, it might be said from the people that you've spent more time trucking and managing your business than you have running a political party. What would you say to that? You want to turn your microphone?
Sorry, I do apologize. I am a businessman. I do run a business. I need, at the end of the day, I do need to make sure that my business is running, right? But I have spent a great deal of time campaigning, and even in between trucking, I'll stop, see the occasional trucker, see the occasional customer, and talk to them, because this city is full of great people. And in between the truck jobs, in between the customers, I have great conversations. You can probably ask anybody that has seen me at the trucking office. I always ask them what their opinion is. So in between the campaigning, yes, I have been running trucks. At the end of the day, I do have a business to support. But in my absence, my business will be prosperous, as I previously stated. But in between
run that
all of
business,
that,
chat.
I do take
The
the
one.
time to talk to the people, hear the concerns, and still campaign between all of that.
Okay. Now, Harry Wolfenstein.
So
no,
oh yeah,
that's not your question. The question I've got for you. I've been talking to the fair people of this city, just before I come up here, and something was brought to my attention is that you're doing backroom deals with, preferred clients, such as Mr. Ralph Butcher. How can we guarantee you're not going to do that while you're in office?
So if this in regards to the mall, these backhand deals have been open to anyone. So these are in relation to power sales and oil in the mall. They've been open to anyone who's bought a refiner from us or a drill from us. So it isn't a backhand deal. It is very, very open. We do it with multiple other business owners as well. It just so happens Ralph buys, for some reason, a couple thousand batteries a day. But yet the same deal stands for everyone. I'll say it here. If you want to come down, we sell oil and power cells for cost. It's just a $2,500 delivery fee. Bob manages that. He absolutely loves me when I say it. But yeah, if you need it, it's fully open. There's no backhand deals. Yeah, no issue.
Excellent. Okay. Now, both parties do involve people that are current business owners, members of emergency services. Again, how are we going to make sure that everything your party does is going to be fair and balanced for this fair city?
Hold on, chat.
Either side.
Yeah, so I'll let you go if you need.
Thank you. So a big part of that is transparency. I mean, as I stated in the previous debate, this is a team effort. So yes, we may have one person over a department, but at the end of the day, it's a team effort, and we hold each other accountable. I mean, the people behind me are great individuals and very intelligent individuals. I believe that each one of us will hold each other accountable to make sure the right thing is being done, make sure the right reports are being checked. I mean, we have to work together to ensure that the city stays great and make sure that sorry, I had a bit of a mind blank there.
It's okay, guys. You've got a little bit of stage fright.
Yeah, sorry. I to be honest with you, I haven't spoke publicly before. I know that may sound, but I'm human, right? But back to the question, we want to hold as much transparency with the citizens of Los Santos as possible, and to make sure that we keep each other accountable, we will work as a team day after day to make sure we are successful in the mayor's office.
Okay.
Perfect. I'll step in here. So we've already discussed it last week, but we've got two systems in place upon multiple others. But the two major systems we got is the open and honest finance system. So this includes a weekly finance deep dive every week that goes into our starting income, what we've ended the week with, and what our expenses have been, as well as any projects that are upcoming. We've also already created a document that will be available for all. Within this document, it basically details every single expense we've had outside of the salaries, mostly because that will just automatically go for what we believe. Within that, we'll keep track of every single income source. It will show you where we got it from, how much has come in. So you guys, everyone's fully open, everyone's fully aware. And then if there is anything that's going out and there's no reasoning behind it, we can easily be picked up on it. We've also got the open meeting system. So within this, there will also be another document which has every single meeting we've got. This is a system that will allow individuals that are concerned to have their voices heard. So should we have a meeting with the PD or with business owners and there is someone concerned, as long as they've got a valid reason, they're able to come into those meetings and make their point heard. So the full intention is to have this as a fully open and public viewing platform, so that citizens like yourselves can perform audits on us if you truly believe that we're doing something dodgy, but can fully see what documents we got there. And at the end of the day, if anyone's even concerned about those, we do have DOJ, whose sole job as well is to uphold our standards. So if you believe that we're failing there, you've also got the DOJ, which you can step to, and I will happily step down if you see anything on that side.
Okay. Either party got questions for the opposing party at this present moment in time?
I'm going to let Mr. Miller speak.
Alrighty, I'll start off with quite a simple question, I guess. Obviously, maybe you've seen me noting down some stuff, because I just like to listen to see what people have to say. Now, I would like to bring up that before, when you were asked about your businesses, if it was going to be a problem if you were to be elected, and you mentioned that the business kind of runs itself with the mall and everything, and people, help you with that. But then not only one question later, when you were asked that people will more time trucking or running your business or keeping your business afloat, you mentioned that in between the trucking, obviously because you have to keep the business afloat, you talk to people. So my question, I guess, on that matter is, does that business run itself, or does that become an issue whenever you are elected?
So with them all, right? I don't see a problem, right? Um, I have put a lot of time and effort into the business to make it run itself. Of course, I mean, no business truly runs itself. It's down to the hard work and dedication of each employee, which, you know, are all great people that we've employed. They are hardworking. So in my absence, my business will run. Now, there may be time to time, right, for any business owner that you have to, you know, answer a question or two or maybe step in. But that will not take away from the work we will do at the mayor's office.
All right, and I want to extend on that. So, if you are going to stay as a managing position within that mall, is that going to potentially cause any, I guess, favoritism towards the mall business? You know, with taxes, maybe importing prices, suppliers, all that sort of stuff?
No. Every business is equal. I mean, just because I'm a business owner doesn't mean that I will make things easier for me. At the end of the day, everyone wants to be successful, not just me. So, you know, we have to keep prices fair for everyone, and you know, we've already set things in place, you know, manager wise at my mall to make sure that my that is being taken care of. But we will not be making things easier for me to make things harder for other people. I don't believe in that. You know, that's unfair to the great citizens and the hardworking business owners. Um, yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Yep.
Any questions from Nate's side to the opposing party?
I think we're all good.
Okay. Oh, another question from Harry's side.
I'm just full of questions. I like asking questions. I think we can all agree here today that the mayor is a very important position, and there's a lot of duties that fall under being a mayor that I would even consider standard in most cases. Now, my question to the opposition party here at the moment is, could
Oh my
you
god, why is it so long right now?
maybe name something or find something or explain to me one thing that you stand on doing or is a plan that you plan to do that would not consist of your standard mayoral duties, and then earns, you know, managing the prices, making sure it's fair for everybody, you know, nobody out here
Getting
wants
enough
to get
pictures of
scammed,
this, you know?
making sure that people have, you know, can afford to live and have a normal day-to-day life and can you know, be successful. What would be something that differentiates you?
So I believe that everything that a mayor does is part of his daily duty. I mean, the sole purpose of a mayor is to make sure that the city is taken care of. Now,
Oh, come on, he's stumbling.
now being different, um, we we want to be transparent. I mean, I don't want to bring up the past, but I mean, we want to be a more active government. We want to be a more transparent government than the past. And sorry, stage fright.
You gotta stop admitting that. Oh, no.
Every role, every task, every job is all a part of the mayor's office. Now, as far as programs that we'll have differently, I would say that. Oh, shit. Sorry. I would say that we
Ooh, this is hurting his reputation right now.
if I picture them in their underwear, everything will be okay, right?
I'm consent word.
Sorry.
I wouldn't do that after looking at that picture of Mac on Birdie.
That is crazy.
Everyone pulled up their phone.
That is crazy.
So
Like,
the main
hold
thing
on.
is,
Oh, Harry's
is
got one. Look at that.
We have never run for office, right? So we're still trying to figure things out. Now that's not necessarily a bad thing, but we want to ensure everything is equally. And there is a lot of things that we'll have to figure out.
PP
day
party
one in
helping
office,
the less
right?
fortunate.
Now you talk about all of your fancy meetings and this and that, but I mean, my question for you, I mean, not
Wait,
to throw you off.
did
of this
Crocs had to be
question,
taken off? Is that who was taken off? That's what I'm not
how
saying.
dedicated are you to make sure that these meetings are happening? I mean, how can we trust that you're going to do the things that you're saying that you're going to do?
I mean, there's a lot of things. Obviously, I'm not the mayor here.
What the
I'm just
hell?
Department of
Right.
Transport. But I think the main important thing is we are a team. You know, any decision will be made by all of us, no matter what it is. And the most important thing is like you mentioned yourself, right? It's being there for the people, showing up, you know, being prepared, and
Right.
and having a plan ready. And I think when it comes to the dedication and activity of our party,
And the W
we
party
have
has
to
been
uphold
going.
a standard that is higher than any of, you know, before or after, because this is
the
the first
hell?
term where the standards and the foundations need to be laid for the future. And
I'm
whether
just
or
seeing the
not
same
you
shit over and over again.
maybe instantly agree with all of it is obviously the question. But I do know one thing is that we all have a great passion for this. You know, I'm the Department of Transport, not because I like to be the Department of Transport, but it's because I have a passion for not only cars, but, you know, any form of transport, vehicles, whatever you can call it. You know, we want to get things sorted the right way. If I'm looking behind me, there's
new
a
boy
team full
band
of
is in
people
town.
who have
The
dedicated
boys of
a
Redline,
lot of time
with their new
and
hit
effort
song.
to a lot of these things.
No one can
You
dance
know,
like
we've
us.
built plans, we have had meetings
Boys
on
of
our
Redline. I
own,
don't think
we've
you're allowed
had
to say Redline.
meetings with the business operators, you know,
Where
the
can I
public
get some food
services, like
around
Harry's
here?
already
Anybody
mentioned.
know running out of hunger here?
There's all these things that push us even harder to make sure it gets done well, even though there is concern
They talk
by our
about
party. And I
problems
think,
that need to be
you know, if
solved.
that goes
Tommy
for
and
both
Bucky
ways,
and Fox discuss, and many more. Some have the
that's
same
just-
behavior as
that's the
before,
whole-
and this must be
uh,
resolved.
Yeah, I think that's.
What do you think about my
kind of it.
old police car? It's shipped over from Canada.
Okay.
All the details are removed.
Thank you for both
Arrested
parties.
many criminals in
We'll
that
take a
car.
quick
It is out of use
couple of
as a
minute break
police
if anyone
car.
needs any food.
Okay.
And then what
Mayoral
we'll do
debate
is
night.
we'll do.
Who is it
We'll
going to
probably
be?
pick a couple of questions
Who's
from
have the
audience,
best
not too many, 'cause
interest
we
for
wanna
the
keep this
community?
fast.
And who
However,
have the
it's
best
always good to throw a
interest?
spanner in the mix, and then we'll have closing statements from
Hello,
both
you
parties.
guys and gals and enemies or family and anybody else. How do I buy or rent a
Starving
house up
people
in
down the front,
Roxwood?
we got
I
you.
need to know.
There's not enough left. Oh,
There's
God.
not
What
enough
the hell?
burger shot.
Oh,
Wait, what
no.
is
We
the
still
food?
got like. We should be good.
I did like Callahan. Halfway through, he goes, "Oh, how
right,
can
man.
you commit to running these meetings as well? It's like,
Well,
commit
enough.
to turning up."
Apparently, Burger Shot were here, but I guess not.
Where we get? Is this food right here?
Yeah.
Here we get food, chat. I'm tired. I'm falling asleep over here.
Would you mind just
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, Q. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Is this a food line?
It's the first time I've ever.
Eat a
There's
whole
cow.
bunch.
There's cow.
I'm starving.
Oh,
Style conspiracy.
Steak, brisket, steak.
Oh, slow
Can
cooked
I just
brisket.
get food and a drink, please?
And you're
No,
right,
no,
man.
you gotta have a
Like-
steak,
two
not
tuna.
hamburger.
Why did
Hamburgers
Burger
like
Shot
you know.
only
mean,
get
isn't
one
it the same
person
thing,
to do
just
the
in a
food
different
this
form?
time?
It's technically two of
But
us.
you're adding extra ingredients to it.
Two of you.
Max, just
ground
chuck
up.
a
Okay,
brisket on
hell.
top of steak.
Brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant.
I'm not just a pretty face.
The
I'm smart too.
IQ on this guy is through the roof, dude.
Einstein level here.
Losing the mind.
There you
fact,
go.
Eduardo, get
From
your
working in
ass
a
up.
mine
I'll
to
take
standing in the
half
line,
of this off.
from
Oh,
harvesting pine
We've got 18 kebabs
to telling the
and 40
time.
fries. So.
The queue doesn't
Wow.
I'm hungry.
I'll take
Go on, Jack. Crazy.
one kebab,
That was
and
crazy
if you
once.
get a drink, I'll take a drink as well. And my ID is 294.
Yep.
I mean,
294. Right, give me a
I
second.
know
I'll
he's
push
gonna
it
do
over
it
to
Hold on, chat. It's gotta be loud.
Eduardo, what's your IBAN?
220.
Yes. What she said. Woo.
Thank you. All right, I'll
Oh
cross the
my
line.
There we
Come to me, please.
Right, split yourselves in half.
All
What can
right,
we get?
what's
Yeah.
your Mister?
Wait,
What'd you say?
Get it?
What's your IBAN?
It was
259. I want 1-1.
drink, wasn't it?
One food, one drink. Remember, it's 259.
One kebab and one drink.
What was your IBAN again? Sorry.
294.
A little bit of both, to be honest.
All right, 259, yeah.
Don't do it, Max.
There you
Don't
go.
do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
Leave it alone, Max.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, Leo, what's your number?
Hold on, chat. Beat this and do this.
Oh my god. Ice cream.
Who's up next?
No, I didn't. I didn't mean to call him Mac. I swear to God, Mac. I swear to God, Mac.
Oh, shit.
We're not
That
calling
is
him
Sean.
You just gave yourself away there.
Smithy, you don't watch it, you just star in it.
Oh, maybe if you take
Hey,
your shirt
Smithy.
off, I can take a picture.
I'm gonna go over here.
Hey, Smithy.
Next. Hello.
Expecting a different result. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different
Hello.
result.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Hey.
Hi.
We're having a private meeting here.
Fine. I need to talk to Nate later after this one.
Okay.
Reminding him.
No worries.
Okay, that's fine. We'll talk after. Casper.
Okay, okay.
All right, I'm gonna go back over here.
All right.
Wait. I forgot what I was gonna say. Unless she ran over here to say something.
Definitely 233, right? Because I've
Yep.
not got you on my list.
I can only give one food, one drink at the moment, so.
Too bad.
Perfect.
I think the bait's going.
I do have to double charge it though. That's okay.
Is it balanced or
There we are,
tipped on
hold
one
on.
way or the other?
I feel like it is.
What?
That I feel like it is. Oh.
I
There's
was-
space in between here. Look, I'll even scoot over.
No problem.
Alright, thank you, sir.
Next, what's your number?
That's crazy.
What's your number, sir?
281, hold on.
Made me into a magician. I like it.
Yeah, you're a wizard, Ari.
I'm a wizard.
Oh, okay. Hey, so I've been seeing some.
I'm a McGonagall.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
We're only an hour and a half late.
Oh my god.
No, that's exactly why I didn't come.
I'm a hand Ralph.
Where's Burger Shaw?
What store?
That queue over there.
What the fuck?
Oh my
How are you
god.
doing?
I'll let you sketches.
Oh, there's Ralph. Okay.
Crying.
It's okay, it's the only reason why I've come.
Come over here, so I can use your picture. What's your number?
Yeah.
Ralph just said he showed
Yeah,
up.
I've never been there, so
Maybe ask him. I think he's got a Kendrick or whatever. Just slide him out.
Okay, and
Kendrick.
just
What?
remind me
What the
one more
hell?
time-
What is going on?
Echo, you're so strong.
Wow, why are you so strong?
Holy shit. What the fuck happened to you?
Hitting the gym, huh?
Ah.
Frank. I'll talk to you afterwards, miss.
It's all a conspiracy.
Okay, yeah.
She's not even like sweating. She's just holding me up.
Really been hitting that gym.
The only person sweating here is you, Harry, you big pervert. You've been sweating ever since you seen that picture in
Harry,
Burley.
you got that? Harry, is this up on?
Huh? What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Why'd you hold her sideways?
Wow.
Seth, why'd you hold her sideways?
Like a machine gun.
I'm gonna launch her.
Don't launch me, please.
How do I?
No big deal. I've been working
on.
out.
No.
Karen inbound.
No, I don't want to be launched.
Yeah, watch this.
What
Take a
the
picture of
fuck?
that.
She had 2 massive air brakes that make her
Going to her
really
husband.
rocket.
I just have a
Come on,
broken
Mark.
nose.
That's crazy. That's almost as bad as what Smithy said.
This time around, I've decided.
Fuck did Smithy say?
Smithy said that it missed her wardrobe malfunction and that he had been staring. And then when Charlie said that she was gonna paddle him, he got all happy that he was gonna get paddled.
Jesus
Why is everybody
Christ, what
staring at
going on
Mama
over
Mac's titties?
Yeah, stop staring at my titties.
I'm gonna tell my dad.
What?
One for.
Who is throwing bags?
People throwing at you. You just get, I think you just get $50. Just to
I'll poke their
Everyone's
eyes
staring at
out.
the picture.
the goods.
But it looked just like you.
Yeah.
Wow.
You did very well.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, she did do very well. I must say. Good grief, I just seen that.
I'm not a lad, I'm a boy.
Echo, you did well.
Have you shown your dad yet?
What?
Have you shown your dad yet?
My God.
Oh no, not yet. I'll send it to him.
Okay.
Awesome, yeah. That's good, yeah. In fact, yeah, you are right.
Hey.
So sorry, sir.
Yeah, drop shot a man.
Hang on, where did this table
That's
come
crazy.
from?
Seth.
Next.
Okay. We'll let these queues get down and then we'll start again.
To what side?
Hello, Harry.
Hello.
Have my
Oh, fuck,
answers
I
been?
think
Have
I,
they been too
I
long
think I dropped
for
my
you?
mobile phone. Can you see it down there? Fuck, you see my phone on the floor? I think I've dropped it under the seat.
Are you guys throwing things in my dome?
Hey, Harry.
Are you throwing
Mister,
things in
can
my
you see my
dome?
phone down there?
I've got a toothbrush with your name on it. You'll be scrubbing the floors.
I dropped my phone under the seat. Someone dropped my phone under the seat. Someone, my seat, phone is gone under my seat. Can anyone see it down there? Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't. I thought that somebody had like shoved their head up their ass for a moment.
I'm trying to find my phone. Oh, there it is.
Can we have EMS to the stage, please, with a potential broken nose?
Hey, why did they make them so
EMS
slippy?
to the
That's what I
stage,
don't
please.
understand.
I don't know. Maybe
it's
it
fine.
Guys
does
standing in
have a
EMS uniform,
camera
that's
on
you
it.
guys.
Maybe it secretly wants people to do exactly what just happened.
That's what Elon Musk wants you to think.
You can charge him to 14. I got you.
You gave me a Shih Tzu tooth.
There you go.
We're welcome. We're even.
Oh my god. See,
Gotta
Sorry,
just
why does it have to be
patience
separate?
right now.
You know what? I wouldn't mind it.
Bitch, no, where you at?
Where's Harvey?
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
What's your number?
How about is?
297.
Yeah.
So as I understand it, you wanted to have a word with Nate. Were you hoping to speak with him after the debate?
You.
There we are. There's
I'll make sure that he's aware and
You
actually,
give it to me.
provides you with just a little bit of his time. I don't think that he should be in that big of a hurry. But what is it about that way? If we do end up with him being stretched for time, then one of us can sit down with you hopefully instead.
No, you give it to me.
Oh god, my nose.
What's your number again,
If
Arvin?
I may. Drama Queen.
What's your number again? So,
there we are. No problem. Yeah, right.
Hey,
Yeah.
Natalie.
Such as?
Bob, may I
Why
just
are
say
you-
you are looking so sway right now.
Max
You
needs
should
EMS.
see
Oh,
the
no, not
sick
more
portrait I
EMS.
got made.
Yeah, he
These
fell
chaps
over.
need EMS down here.
On the
As far as
stairs.
tax is concerned, it's a little bit.
Hey, my nose.
Over there.
God.
I'm gonna
Answer
screenshot
because
from my phone, so
everybody
I
wants
have.
to know what are we going to do tax this, what are we going to do tax
for
that. We
Max-
don't even know what
Max
our
is gonna help
limitations
you.
are. We don't have
Fell
any
over.
answers as far as the budget
Six
is concerned.
strings.
Because
Oh,
the
Chad.
budget we're
I'm
starting
just.
with versus how we're going to have to stabilize the budget.
I don't think it's gonna be this
People
long.
have money to a point where they're not, struggling.
Oh, no,
It's an
hi.
improvement,
But so
Charlie.
that the government
I'm just
itself
drawing
as
the pictures
well is
Smithy
not
wanted me to
sitting there
draw.
hemorrhaging money supporting the
It's
people.
not another one
So
of-
you
it's
have
not
to
another one of
balance it.
Mac, is
It's
it?
a very fine balance.
Yeah, the one that you wanted me to draw, Smithy.
Oh, Smithy. Oh dear.
What's wrong with Mama Matt's picture? Are you just jealous?
I'm gonna send you a
No.
picture.
All I'm saying is it's definitely a bit. It's definitely a bit. It's definitely a bit expressive.
What?
Well, you're not part of our party.
Okay.
Jealous of her bazooms.
You're not part of our parties. It doesn't really matter.
He broke my nose.
Hello, Riley.
Hey, I'm missing 4 plushies. I'll buy
Eduardo?
$5,000.
Hey,
I want to finish my collection. Thank you.
What did I just come back
You don't need plushies. It's okay.
Eduardo, no one cares about your fluffy toy collection.
You've got a bunch of blood all over the carpet now.
Imagine a grown man begging for plushies.
It'll wipe off.
Wow.
Okay.
Just take Mark and Mark's pocket square and wipe it off.
Everyone take positions.
Yeah, your special
Which
number.
position are we doing?
Yeah, what position?
Of course you would ask that, Smithy.
I didn't say anything.
I heard that, buddy. I heard
it's,
that.
Church,
Wait, let me just puff this on you.
Time we made a 60k laugh.
what's your number again, sorry?
She said it was 240.
We
There you
stopped
go.
throwing things at the stage. We love you, but thanks.
There you go.
And I wanted to donate my money.
Yep.
Has anyone got any food?
Who needs food?
Harry just didn't pay attention to the fact that there's a guy with a
No.
shit ton of food on him sitting in the middle.
No, you can stay on it. You're good.
Snow, your daughter's
Who
crazy.
fucking needs food?
Can
Yeah,
we
what do
good?
you need?
Oh, yes, he does love me. Oh, you got a drink too? No.
We got food, we got drinks. What do you need?
Okay.
What is bro smoking over there?
Need $1 million. How about that?
You're welcome, Harry.
So, we are gonna take some questions from the audience.
Oh, great. Never mind. I'll be back.
Anyone want to raise their eye? See this gentleman over here. Yeah, you
I'll
can
go
come up first. Why not?
I'll stay with you. Come this way, Echo. Echo, come here.
Yeah, then just make a line behind.
Am I good?
Sorry, Jay, I'm just dealing with something personal right now.
So I've got a question for both selected
Alright.
mayors.
Just trying to keep you all
I
entertained with
think
this.
This has also been a widely question that has not been answered. Why do you actually want to be mayor? What do you gain from it?
Sorry.
I'll start this off. So I'll
Oh.
be honest with you. This is what I think is the
Nate, you should have
most
started
enjoyable
off.
thing is not only supporting businesses, but creating the foundations, creating the policies, seeing them out. It may sound boring, but I really, really enjoy it. It's a bit more of a self-indulgence thing. It's something I've done in the past, something that I wanted to continue with. It's something that I love to bring up. Share my expertise, help mold. What the city's going to become, and be that beacon of support for people. I'm quite a sociable guy. I know plenty of the faces out there, and this is only something that would help me do that.
Okay.
For me, I greatly love this city. I greatly love the people in it, and being able to help this city and start its fresh, clean slate, and build something great, is cake in itself, right? I wanna see the city prosper. I want to see its citizens prosper, and we have to do that by building a strong foundation. And I believe that is something that not only me but my team, great team behind me, is all willing to do.
All right, you're in.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Okay. Next up, let's go.
How do you turn this thing? There we are. Can you
Yeah,
hear
press
me?
a button, old man.
Press the button. Can you hear me? Test and check the mic. 1,
Yes.
2. Okay. This is to the People's Party. What do you think? Message do you think? Paying for people's repairs and
God,
paying
why is my
for
phone call being able to
people's
hear?
votes basically in businesses sets to achieve. Does that is the message you're trying to send out that money solves the problems rather than party politics?
No, not at all. We were just doing that out of the kindness of our heart, and spreading the good word. Encouraging people to vote, and that was our main goal. Just encouraging people to vote, spreading our good word of, the People's Party, what we're about, what we want to see in the city.
He was giving out
Okay, it stinks of bribery to me, buying votes. Okay,
Yep.
sorry.
He
I just
gave
found
out free
that,
fuel as well,
was
Bob.
part of
Yeah.
the policy. Okay, thank you.
Fun then.
Yeah, he was giving out free fuel as well at his gas station, Bob.
Hey, is this thing working?
Yes.
That's pretty crazy.
Great. It's a question for both parties when it comes to the state of choosing people for different positions. Of course, at all times, some bias is good when it comes to choosing the right person for the job. But how would you go about picking somebody out to run a business?
Yes, I'll start here. We've already in our early manifesto released some guidelines as to what we'd expect from a business owner. In terms of the business plan, what we expect that person to do. I think experience does come in hand, but I think also someone who comes with the correct plan that produces a viable business, someone who can prove that they know what to do, have already put in the commitment, is the most important thing here. Of course, there is going to be some sort of reliance on just that paperwork ahead of us and one-to-one communications with them, but then also discussions outside of that as well, talking to existing business owners, talking to emergency services, DOJ, their previous record, seeing where we can go from there. That's going to help us massively pick who goes for each role, but it's really down to the applications and ensuring everyone has that fair opportunity. It's going to be a 4-person process deliberating who gets each business, but that's the starter. Is just that business plan. To note as well, the intention to keep this open to everyone. We don't plan on charging people to bring in an operating position. There's going to be no set amount someone has to pay, so it will truly be open to all. The intention for that is whoever steps into a role doesn't then waste all their money on purchasing the operation of that business, and instead it can be fully dedicated to a successful running and therefore its viability for the long-term future.
Okay. And one for both parties.
Yes, it was for both.
Shortly put, it's about the business plan. Each citizen that wants a business has to put in these plans, and we want to look at them fairly and equally. Yes, some bias, but not all bias is good bias. So I mean, you have to find the good and the bad, and look at each business plan equally. We don't want to really look at it biasly, because we want to give everyone an equal opportunity to be able to own their own business, because they have a vision for it, they have the goals that they set for themselves, and we want to see each business owner succeed.
All right. Also, to add on to the question previously as well, how would you handle it if somebody weren't running the business properly? Say if it even was a good plan somebody put forward and it's still your friend, would you give them more chances to keep that job, or would you just tell them straight up like you would do anyone else?
Like I said, we want to keep it fair and equal. Now we will be doing monthly audits, as we did state, and whether they're friends or not, we need to make sure that these businesses are making the proper choices to ensure that they are running a proper business.
Okay. Wolfenstein?
I've already answered the question.
Well, we're all good then.
Echo.
Next up.
Hello, is this thing on?
Yes.
Hello. So my question's for both parties. Coffee's basically a daily necessity for in Los Santos, and from what we've heard, the reason cells are empty is because the import tax at the docks got pushed too high, so suppliers stopped bringing the beans in. So here's my question. Are you gonna lower or remove that dock tax to get coffee flowing again? Because I'm about to crash out. And what's your plan to make Sir Bean machine in every corner store has stocked with coffee, and the prices are not gonna be crazy for us regular people?
Yeah, coffee.
So, on the wider standpoint as well, in terms of just import fees, as well as coffee, I think the intention is for these restaurants to all have their own unique availability. So whether that is a cafe in the future, whether it's a bean machine or something that's familiar that fully focuses on coffee, that's an option. or whether that be a sit down restaurant that focuses on the fish. What I will do is I'll pass on to Larry here, who's just going to go into a bit more details about our policies and decisions around that, and hopefully he can answer your question.
Hello there. Yeah, so obviously, as a Department of Transport, I also go over the different gas stations all the way around, which have their own 24/7 store. I do want to widen their range of products that they sell whenever there is no businesses available that may sell those goods. Obviously, right now they have their skateboards and their little plushies that everybody loves. But then, obviously, when Burger Shot's not open, it also has their sandwiches and the drinks. I want to widen those ranges so people get more variety in their daily ingestives. Because obviously, we can't have a burger shop fully operated and managed on every corner, but we can have a 24/7 with more stock. Thank you very much.
Nate?
Yes. So, sorry, stage ready. Man, this is terrible. I'm very sorry. I'm extremely nervous, and I hope y'all don't want to see me.
That's okay, Nate. It's just coffee.
Yes. Well, I mean, it's not just coffee. You know, we export and import a lot of different things. So we need to make sure pricing is being fairly. But you know, we also have to look at the statistics of everything, right? We definitely want to make sure that the people are getting the imported things that they need, and make sure that the people bringing these in are also being paid fairly. You know, um, we can't lower the cost too much, but we need to make sure that we are financially able to export or import these things in.
Okay. So what that means, Echo, no guarantee of coffee.
Thank you.
Next up.
You can go up.
Oh.
What a from both sides as well, please.
He's already crashing out for my coffee.
I will cut you off
Alright,
if it's too long.
Can you hear me?
Don't worry, I'm putting a business plan
Oh.
in and
Yeah, we can hear you.
I promise I'll put coffee on the menu. so
Okay.
you get it.
So I'm probably asking the question that you guys have no control over, but I'm going to try anyway. Can anything be done about the quality of food that you get from, let's say, a restaurant or something like that?
Answer first, Nate.
Like longer lasting freshness or anything. of
Actually, he
that
can't answer
nature?
first. I wouldn't even know the answer to that.
I think that, to be fair, that's a question that neither of us would really know the answer to. Of course, we can try and push for it, but there's nothing that we can really guarantee on that front. I think Harry as well could corroborate us on that.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, I'd also agree on that.
Okay. Yeah, I just figured, it gets a little tough. Sometimes you're out there working and you go to eat because you're hungry and, well, you can't eat it anymore. Makes you sick. So I just figure I'd check on that. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I mean it's a fair point, but unfortunately, the parties don't manage the manufacturing of any of the food.
Okay.
You can go, Sean.
Next up.
Sean Scott here. My question is for both
Need to
parties.
turn microphone on.
Turn your microphone on.
Eat your third diet.
Yep, there we go. Sorry, Sean Scott here. My question is for both parties. My question is basically, what is the one most challenging thing that you think you and your party is facing, and how would you go about resolving those challenges?
Okay. I mean, we'll start here. I think the main and the biggest challenge that we're facing right now is the unknown. We're fully unknown of the economic situation. So, should we be successful, we'd be stepping into a kind of an unknown void, right? We'd be stepping into that without the knowledge of what do we need to survive, what does the city need, can we keep everything funded as is? To try and mitigate this, we've already been discussing with members of PD, members of the emergency services, Boundaries Farms, about their product, about how many people are on duty at what time, their salaries, so we can kind of get a rough idea of what our outgoings and incomings are on a smaller scale. So that way, when we do get into office, we've already got some numbers that we can base off of, just to try and make things a little bit easier, and to ensure that by, let's say, given a rough estimate, by the end of the first week, we're in a fully self-sufficient, viable situation, and we've got a large amount of data there.
I think the most challenging thing is going to be day one. We're going to have to hit the ground running. It's going to be a lot of work, a lot of different tasks. Ultimately, once we get everything in place and look over everything, we still have our day-to-day operations, of course. But day one is going to be a big task, and like I stated previously, we're a team. We'll attack this as a team. Help each other out, and make sure that we are doing what we need to. But day one is definitely going to be a big test to make sure that we're setting the right foundation for the city.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Just on your numbers, Harry. 228 hours in PD since the start of the month.
Yeah, I spoke to some officers earlier. I think there was about 4 EMS, about 5 PD, so it was looking like about 200 grand an hour at the current rate being spent on salary.
Nice. Next question.
Right. So this is a question primarily for the People's Body. But in regards to the farms and foundries and the exploitation of goods, how can we make sure that you are not just going to export goods from your own foundry, being a foundry owner yourself, and that you're going to fairly, kind of share around that sort of exploitation service so that everybody does make money and not just yourself?
Like I stated previously, I want all businesses to succeed. As well as mine, yes, but to do
He
things
does not talk
to benefit
bad.
me is not really my goal. And, I want to make sure that we're benefiting this city equally. I don't.
He's doing
plan,
good,
or
but he's not
actually, there will
speaking
be
as he needs
no
to.
chance that I export or lower cost or raise costs, for my sole benefit. I'm not that type of person. I want to see the city fully succeed, and I think it would be very irrational of me and very selfish of me to put my over the city. The great citizens of the city. My deputy mayor would like to say something, so I'll let him have the mic.
Oh my god, they're gonna be here for hours.
Good afternoon. In short, my intention, one of the things that I'll be doing as a portion of my office is ensuring that we have a rotating schedule if it is necessary as far as who it is that we're purchasing goods from for the sake of exporting. And we are going to balance exactly what kind of prices we'll be willing to pay for product for the sake of exporting to make sure that there is not another business that is making more money than another. If someone, however, comes up and it's their turn on the schedule to export something, and they do not have their products prepared, we'll do the best that we can for them. But if it's necessary to export through the next business that comes up in said cycle, say that way everyone gets an opportunity. We'll be doing it around the clock, no particular schedule, something along the lines of we start here and then we go to the next one geographically from east to south and then south to west and then west to north and so on and so forth in a circular clockwise pattern, something to that effect. If that's not going to work, we'll find another way to do it. Simple.
As a small follow-up question to that,
hang on, we're just gonna go over the other party.
I know it wasn't kind of directed towards myself, especially since we don't own a foundry. But I just think one of the major things to point kind of tying into a previous.
Sorry, chat, that I'm not speaking.
Harry, you need to turn microphone on.
My microphone is off. Sorry. Yeah. So I know we don't own a foundry, so it's not the exact same question you asked to us. But one of the major points to note is we will be bringing on someone to manage the importation and exportation for these foundries and farms. From the sounds of it, yet again, it's something that we don't know going into it, but there isn't a limitation to the amount that can be, imported and exported. So we will have a set list of prices that are released. And, at any point, any foundry owner or farm owner will be able to export that through either the individual that we will be bringing on or our department of business. So we got 2 options there that will be available to every single foundry and farm at any point.
Okay.
Sweet. So the small follow-up question was, are you planning, this is for both parties, actually, are you guys planning on treating foundries and farms like they are businesses, not in the sense of a salary, but the fact is that it... Well, I mean, maybe if you came up here, you could ask one yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm behind you.
Dickhead.
Nice. Okay.
Well, so I don't talk while other people are talking, so I mean, it's fine.
Listen, I just
But
want
if
to
you,
yes
if
or
you
no
want to talk
from
so
each
bad, you can
party.
talk.
Never mind. We'll continue on. Next one.
Hey, Smithy, come on.
Mine's a bit salty.
Press this button. There we go. Does that work? Hello.
Yes.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good
Right.
evening.
I have a question. Now, you've said that you've spent the week talking to businesses and EMS, emergency services. But apart from before the first debate, when I spoke to Harry, I haven't spoken to either party, and I'm the director of EMS. Okay, so my first question is, who have you been speaking to? I'd like to know who you've been corresponding with, because I'm in the dark now, really, of what's going on. And with myself being our director of EMS, how can myself, Harry the commissioner, and all the other business owners in this city be assured that you can fulfill your duties?
So I'll quickly start on that since we had already discussed prior to the first debate. So following that discussion, I spoke to Ty as well, and we'd agreed to set up a meeting between myself and the wider EMS, as well as this goes to PD. Unfortunately, I haven't heard back from either of yourselves. So another EMS, and actually we did this a couple hours ago. We were able to get that meeting sorted, and there was a discussion held between myself and many members of the EMS department to get their feelings and to find out what what's going on with them. So, okay, although we were unable to discuss with you, I think that was mostly due to timing on your end and a lack of communication. Whereas that was okay. Maybe we could have tried out a little bit more, but we had tried to discuss with you. We did ask you to set up this meeting, and instead we had to go and we were able to sort it ourselves. Same with PD on this end. We are still yet to have that meeting with PD, but we have been speaking with several on-duty and off-duty members of both public services to ensure that we're able to keep up with these services. As we said, we got 3 members for yourselves and PD that you're going to be able to contact at all points. So that'll be myself, Harry, and the Department of Public Services. We've also offered you guys an additional person if you'd rather have someone other than Seth to be a direct point of contact.
Everyone wants to know that stuff.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So you've got those options there, as well as the public meeting system. So you're going to be able to see every meeting that we're having, as well as then introduce yourself into those meetings should you be concerned about that speaking point.
I'm only joking, Seth. I love you, really. Nate's party.
Yes, you are correct. We have not had a meeting with EMS this past week. I know we did have one short meeting with Ty before the first debate. I haven't had the time to reach out to you this week to get your feedback. Now, going forward in office, we do plan to have meetings very regularly to make sure that we're being transparent with you as a director, as well as Harry as PD commissioner, to make sure that we are meeting the needs of PD and EMS and allowing you to be able to get the tools that you need to be successful. Now, as part of doing our job, keeping the transparency in these meetings going, it is a very essential part of our job, making sure that you guys are trusting us, that we're meeting your expectations the best that we can. And ultimately, communication is key. Without communication, none of this would be possible. So, I mean, being transparent and keeping constant communication with you guys is something that we plan to do.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, thank you both. And yeah, both of you, good luck with the election. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, on to the next one. With this next question, I want very short answers from both sides.
Yeah, mate. Can you hear
Go.
me?
We got
Right.
you.
So, if the city had an official mascot, what animal would you choose and why? And for a wee bonus, can you give me an impression?
Oh, all right. I'm going to
Yeah.
go first. I'm going to go for a
I love a panda.
I'm gonna go for a turtle, all right? Because it's very it's very hard. It lasts a long time, and they're
Tortoise, you
prehistoric,
idiot.
mate. They're pretty cool. And
Okay,
my
make a
impression.
turtle noise.
Snap.
No,
That's the noise. Yeah, you go for it,
That is
Larry.
the
Larry's gonna
shittest turtle noise.
Oh, perfect, perfect.
I know what that's from.
I know what that's from too.
Hold on, chat.
Night.
What?
That's great. I'm still laughing about that. You know, I would have to say
What's a good beast that might take a cat or a dog?
an eagle. I would have to go with an eagle, because
America.
they are very very important birds. A bald eagle, take it for instance, they are very important birds,
What if a bald eagle
very
wasn't bald and had a full head of hair?
very great creatures, but at the end of the day they take their wings and they soar through the skies, and that
Okay.
that's something.
That's the worst
yeah,
eagle
go ahead.
noise I ever heard. I heard you guys
Now
do it,
for your
and that
sound.
was not a good eagle.
Oh,
That was horrible.
That's a vulture.
Like a turkey.
What?
Say
the-
car.
I like it. I like it.
It's better than the turtle.
I think
Okay,
Echo's having a
Snap.
fit.
Caca. Fine, I like it.
What
Okay,
the fuck is
thank
she
you.
doing?
Okay, next one.
Your turn,
Again,
Knight.
reminder.
Awesome.
Short answers.
So the eagle just
Hello?
What's your question? Is it about plushies?
No, it's not. It's actually serious this time. So it has been a couple of years since Ryan Turtle was mayor, right? And he's so partial part of Sandy to Bet Corporation. So my question for both parties is, what you gonna do to prevent Bet never show up again?
Definitely, that is a very good concern after what we've previously endured. Now, we don't plan to let any corporation like Bet or any other named corporation that is in a like with Bet take over or own any part of this great city. We don't want to, we definitely don't want to repeat history, and we will take extreme precautions to make sure that things like that don't happen again.
All right, and yeah, and obviously I want to touch on this as well. Like Nate said very well, we don't want history to repeat itself. But if we do have to bring up the history, I think we have a better experience with Bet than anyone will ever have. Just to talk for obviously me, Mr. Wolfenstein, and Callahan back there, both good and bad. Just to remind everyone, Bet are the people responsible for getting us to the moon. Bet are the people who were responsible for getting us to Japan and the Nürburgring. We had a lot of stuff that was good. Even the whole Sandy rebuild all the way back then, before it got blown up by the nuclear reactor, there was a whole, the motel was renewed, everything was renewed. But to quote on that, we don't want history to repeat itself, so we're definitely gonna keep a way tighter leash on that. And I think what happened in the past was a get together of circumstances of a bad person at a bad moment in time getting forced our hands. Obviously, at this point, that will not happen. I mean, look at both parties. I don't think if any party would be the one that eventually becomes mayor, Bet will be able to have the same amount of influence.
Okay, thank you. Good luck.
Right, your turn, Ralph.
Hello, it's two Nate Jones party. There's two questions. Let me just pull my note. Yeah, nice shot. Well, I've like listed it out here. So you basically said in the first debate that you were for the people and you were looking to keep a fair price above all businesses. But from day one, your prices have been astronomical for very simple products in your mega mall. What's that crack about? Why is he asking for him?
As you were here in the first debate, I did address this in the first debate, and we have looked at our prices, and we definitely have to look into it. We already did. and you know, I already answered this question in the first debate.
Can you just summarize it again for me? Does my father want to speak on it? If you don't know.
Prices were examined. We looked into it. You know, we are a new business, right? We all are new business owners. So, you know, we set prices at what we thought were good. Obviously, they weren't good. So we adjusted those prices based on the people's concern, and we corrected our mistakes.
Okay, that's fine. And the second question is I've heard a lot of people talking about dodgy deals with Kendrick. Now, at some point, you have been affiliated with him, and Kendrick's Kendrick. It's a bit dodgy. Now, I know he's got some connection with a foundry. Now, what's stopping Kendrick from completely buying all your stock regarding your batteries? Because I'm pretty much sure a couple of days ago, you offered me a deal what were very nice and very reasonable to take to keep profits in foundries. And what stops other people from not coming to you for these sort of deals? Because your deal's what you're putting in your shop and nothing compared to what you were going to offer me. I was saving like $70 per battery.
It definitely wasn't $70 a battery.
Well, it was $100, and you were offering me at $30 a battery. And I said that's too much because I can make them myself.
That's because my batteries are $30.
Well, they are now, but 2 days ago there wasn't. So what we're asking, is what's stopping Kendrick from buying all your batteries at buy price and putting them in your or his foundry?
Probably because he doesn't work at my mall. He is not able to change prices. He has
okay. I don't mean you. I'm not saying your mall. I'm on about your or his foundry.
He is also not a part of my foundry. He does not work for me at all. I'm not affiliated with Kendrick in any way. I know back in the day, you know, over a year ago, you know, we did have some connection, but I'm no longer affiliated with Kendrick.
Okay. Well, that's all I've got to ask. Thank you.
Next one.
Your turn, Angel.
My question is, how can you guarantee that a different operator gets a business instead of the same operators previously?
So I think looking into this is fully a blank slate. So we're solely going to be basing it off of their business plans, how viable that business is, who's actually put the most effort into it, what makes the most sense in that standpoint. So we're not going to look at, oh, you own the previous one, it makes sense for you to own this. If they've got experience, of course, that does come into play a little bit because they'll have a bit more information about how they run. But at the end of the day, the restaurants run completely differently, the mechanics run completely differently. You know, there's many people working at Burger Shop or the mechanic now who are doing great jobs. So it's all about who comes to us with the best business plan, who's come to us with something that's more viable, and we work with myself, the deputy mayor here, the Department of Business Development, as well as then it's a public forum. So if there are any outside sources as well that want to weigh in, that will also be available.
Experience is good, but looking at each application fairly is very important because we want to give everyone the same opportunity that those previous business owners had. You know, we want to treat it fairly and make sure everyone gets the opportunity to do what they dream of.
Appreciate it.
Next.
That's it.
Okay, is this thing on?
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. Would it be possible to institute a lottery?
Yes or no from both parties?
I think it's possible at some point, right? Probably not
yes
instantaneously. Yeah, at some point.
I don't want to promise anything that I can't keep, but
yes or no?
I would say yes at some point it is possible.
Thank you.
Next. I'll find a one.
Okay, so I have a question following up Angel's one. So with the people being operators, and they going, you know, off the city for a month, you know, like a year, 2 years, what are you gonna do from inactivity standpoint?
So we've already discussed one of the intentions we're bringing in is a business lease system. So those owners will be paying X amount a month. if they fail to meet that, first off, that's grounds for just immediate termination and resetting the structure. But at this point, operators are operators; they do not own the businesses. So if they fail to run the business appropriately, they're not putting the time in, then they will be removed. We will have communications with both the employees, but external customers. Everyone will have the right to come voice their concerns with us. But if someone's inactive, the business is no longer viable, or they're not paying their due business leases, then those are all signs that that person is not fit for that business, and they will be removed.
Okay, Nate.
We will be doing monthly audits on each business. We definitely don't want to kick someone out because they had a bad month. We don't. We'll definitely look at our monthly audit and determine, business is right for this person. If they had a bad month, it happens. It's all part of business. But monthly audits are going to be our strongest thing to ensure that these businesses are being running properly.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Okay, closing statements of both parties.
Yeah, so as I say, guys, tomorrow is the start of a big weekend for all of us. So I hope every single person that's here, whether you're voting for Nate or voting for myself, please do go vote. I hope you've heard enough today. If there is anything else you want to talk about, feel free to find myself or any of my party members here. We'd love to answer your questions, but make your vote count. Ensure you bring someone in you genuinely believe is right for the city and will genuinely set us up for such a great future. I can't thank all of you for sitting through this enough. You guys have done an absolutely amazing job. You've asked some difficult questions, and hopefully we've answered those to the best of our ability. Thank you.
Yes, thank you all for being here. I do greatly appreciate it. We have both the challenge of and the benefit of a fresh perspective. The other party's experience is beneficial to them in some ways, absolutely. But I believe that with the changes that are coming, a classic but functional ideal on how to make this great machine that is our city run properly. We have the potential to be hindered by that. I believe that consultation from the other party's experience could help guide, but a clean slate and a brand new way of looking at the world as it changes, that presents the greatest opportunity for success. Comes from a party that is more inclined to hear the people over the sounds of their own way of thinking. That's our party. That's the People's Party. I would also like to give you a word of the day, which is insanity. Which means doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Thank you.
Okay. I appreciate both parties coming out. I appreciate the citizens of Los Santos coming out and asking your questions. Voting will open tomorrow for 48 hours. And then when voting closes, we will be announcing the winner. No, it's not. I've already talked to the Supreme Court. So 48 hours. And then we will know who the new mayor is.
To mention,
No.
I do want to say that it's not actually the definition of insanity, but we'll move on.
Closing statements.
Harry, I would like to wish you the best of luck.
Roblox is actually not called Robert Locks, and that is a lie. He is not called
Ladies and
Robert
gentlemen,
Locks.
Seabreeze Dome is now. Please.
The CEO of Roblox something else.
Can I? Yeah.
Okay, chat. That was all.
Please leave the dorm. Thank you. Bye.
I'll wait for Ari. I mean, not Ari. Nate. Come out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dome is now closing. Please proceed to the nearest exit or you will be locked inside. Thank you very much. Have a good rest of your day.
No, thank you. Not my type.
I'm overstimulated. Fuck.
Sorry, I don't look. That's so weird.
Come on, fat bag, get running faster.
Yeah, go on.
I'm already running faster than you.
Yep.
Well, that's what you need, sir.
I swear to God. Catch up.
What the hell? How's she so fast?
Wow, cheat.
You already got 3 limbs replaced. Fucking hate Trying those to replace poles. your skull?
my god, where did he get one of those already? Are they affording them? I want one.
Oh god.
What? We're on to the mall. No, maybe. Unless we want to go back to the gym. So we don't have anything to do at the gym. Actually, let's check our skill show real quick. This is what I want to look at. Speed boost. Speed boost might be worth. Not worth right now. Expert lock picking shit would be better to start. Holy shit! What, this guy ran off the road? Where'd my hood go? I wasn't even paying attention. Sorry, sorry. Texting while driving, texting while driving. I might just hop out for tonight because that's so much already. I might go live later if I get home. I might play the game, get on with her. See. But we are going to end it there for this tonight. Much love, everybody. Thank you, everyone that joined and was chatting. Much love for Luke, David, and Tubercharger, and Super Rednick for the recent subs. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a wonderful night. I am dead tired. Be safe. Don't let the monsters get you.